I got home late. I had to have dinner. That picture? What picture? Oh, this picture! Do you recognize this? You know where you are? You're not in Mordor, at least. Hello, Carlenzo, Repenix, Ingelina, everyone. Good to see you. How are you, Puppet Box? Food is a crutch. Food keeps me going for 4 hours from now on, so hopefully I'll be able to keep up the good stuff. I'm gonna start open my game here. My plan... Okay, talking and typing my password at the same time is a really bad idea. Let me just do this. The picture is better than the ones you've taken. Do you want it, Angelina? I can send it to you. Eat on stream next time? Social eating! On a different channel, maybe, Puppet Box. I can warm up at my personal channel, then we can hop over here later. I didn't pop my host. Thank you, Lee did. Thank you. It should be popped now. I have clicked the button. So it should be good. You'd like that? Yes. Okay. Remind me in Discord, please, because I will forget. So, I was busy finishing up food. I had fish today. I did good. I normally don't eat fish that often, but I should, because it's healthy. So, I'm hosting now. Excellent. Thanks for letting me know. I also had time to brew some tea. And many of you know I went on a tea haul a little while back. And I got myself some rooibos tea with caramel in it. And it's really, really good. I don't even need honey in it. It's that sweet. Sweet and delicious. And this is the time when I turn off Spotify music. And I need to make sure that Locho music is on. Can you guys hear this? Looks like it's picking up, so that's good. That's very good. Especially if it's wide enough to be a background image. Oh, it's a full screenshot, Helena. It's a full one. It's actually I should be able to find it right now just by clicking on it, shouldn't I? Properties. That one. Browse. Uh-oh. Which one is it? I have too many pictures in this folder. You're doomed now. I'll never find it again. I have... Can I just copy this path? And then do like this? I can. Ha! I fixed it. Sorry. I shouldn't be doing this on stream, but I know that I'm gonna forget. So... Helena, where are you on Discord? There you are. There you are. Does this work? That totally works. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of my tea bag and make this work. Try not to spill on the floor. That's a good idea. Whoop. There we go. Who else loves this epic battle? I really like this epic battle. Let's see. Have you guys noticed the new introduction music, by the way? It took me a while before I did. Do you hear this? It is gorgeous. I really like this music. It's very soothing. You noticed it the first day. Actually, I had seen that there was new music, but I didn't really notice it. Rocket King, thanks for following the Locho stream. Welcome. Alright, I'm gonna turn a few things around here just so that I can get everything going. Except, there we go. Usually wait with a headset as it's really loud and then it was suddenly quiet. Oh, I see. And though your music was muted. I bet you hear it a lot better when you're wearing a headset. Hey Archery! Hey Gumps! Hey Lee, what's up? Alright, I'm gonna head into Dor Amarth again, but like I mentioned on my tweet today, and as I've mentioned also in Discord, today I'll be focusing on the allegiance system, at least from the start of the stream. We'll see how far I get. I have gotten to 110, which is when you unlock it. And From there on, I have talked to Prince Imrahil once.
Through his eyes, you are revealed.
Taldeus, thank you for the follow. I have talked to Prince Imrahil once. And then... what else did I do? Did I get stuck on a loading screen again? I could have. This could be a stuck loading screen. That's happened to me once before, yesterday actually. Hello, Coyote, what's up? Hey, Pyro, you summoned the Leo? Leo is currently sleeping on the bathroom floor because the heating has been on, so it's warm in there. Even though it's really warm in general in the apartment, she likes to sleep on the warm floor with all of her fur. I don't get it, but she likes it, so. Alright, this is tea cooling time and looking at the fancy background. The mug is bigger than your head. It's about the same size, yeah. It's about the same size. I am known for this mug. I am very fond of tea. And when I do 4-hour streams, I tend to not go and make tea very many times, so I have one huge mug instead. Makes things a lot easier. And you have a new background. Excellent. You know what? I'm gonna restart Lotro. We're gonna boot this game, and we're gonna restart it, because I don't want to wait that long. In the meantime, you can look at my fancy logo. You think I'm stuck? Yeah, it usually doesn't take me that long to log in. Maybe a couple seconds and then the loading starts moving. Holy Long Island iced tea. Actually, the tea that I'm drinking now makes for a really good iced tea as well, because it's kind of sweet. It's not too bitter. Eating right now, bread with peanut butter topping. That sounds lovely. It's okay to talk about food now, by the way, because I just ate. If you would have said that to me half an hour ago, I would have been mad at you because I was very hungry. You're drinking 7-Up free. Cool. I've got tea. I also have an energy drink. Out of all the energy drinks, I don't usually drink energy drinks that often. But when I do, I drink this one, which is totally chroma keyed out. It's a version of battery with no calories and lime flavor, and I don't drink it because of the low calories. Definitely not. I don't care about that. Oh, I'm naked! Don't look! Don't look! She's naked! Let's turn her around and look at her bum instead. That's what we do here. Sometimes I wish that you could get these clothing items to change the color of them. But the skirt is a little bit short though, to be running around in Middle Earth, but all of my clothes are gone. This can't be good. What has been seen cannot be unseen. Well... I guess we're just gonna have to go play in Mordor without clothes then. It's one of those days. I can't help it. Suddenly the game decided that it was time for me to not have clothes on. I mean, there is a lot of lava in the place that I am right now, so it is pretty warm. I can get that. I know, Coyote. I was just making jokes. One does not simply walk naked into Mordor. Good morning, afternoon, Sir Garwin. How are you doing today? There, we got all my plugins loaded. It's not like it's freezing cold there. No, I think I'm good. It does appear that my clothes have reappeared, so that's good. Do you guys like my outfit? I'm wearing a sea blue dress with the Draigach cloak, which I should really recolor. I thought I had done that. Uh-oh. Don't look at my inventory. Shoes are still necessary, no matter how hot you are in Mordor. That is true. I would not walk barefoot in Mordor. That would be terrifying. So, Welcome everyone. What I have mentioned before is that we're gonna look at the allegiance system in Lotro. It is new with the Mordor expansion, and it does not unlock for you until you reach level 110. Hello, fella! Popping in with a bow. That's nice. So, you get this little icon right here. As soon as you've chosen your first allegiance faction, I'm gonna call it that, the current active allegiance, it gives you an icon. It also gives you some text up here, and it tells you to speak to Prince Imrahil at the start. I wonder if they are saved as quests. Allegiance. There they are. So you will start getting quests in your quest log popping up like this, and I'm gonna put this in my tracker. And then I'm gonna remove everything else. Just so that we don't confuse things. Doing Gondor Allegiance, right? Asking if you can watch. I'm doing the man one. Yeah, Kingdom of Gondor. I am. Have you also picked that one, Confisco? Is that why I won't be spoiling anything for you? So, I'm also of the impression that spoilers is a bad thing. So, if you have, like, fancy things to tell me about the things that I haven't discovered that yet, then you may tell them to your friends, but I hope you will keep them away from me, because I do like exploring things the first time on my own. So I would appreciate if we had as little as possible spoilers in the chat for those of you who are a lot further than me in the game. So I'm 111. I have finished questing in Udun. Udun is the first place that you get to in Mordor. I've almost finished the second one. I don't have that many quests here left. At least it doesn't seem to me like there's that many quests left. I don't really know. But I have 4 quests left in Dor Amarth, and then there is also the Black Book of Mordor. Yeah, you don't want to see something you didn't do yet. Excellent. I asked people if it matters which allegiance you choose first, and people told me it doesn't really matter. Only the first allegiance you choose will be faster to work on than the rest. I'm gonna read kinship mail later. Fela, what are you doing sending me all of your keys? Thank you. They know that I need to remove inventory space. You're starting to be satisfied with your damage? For captains, you're no DPSers. Alright, I'm gonna check out kinship mail later. You have these things, which you're supposed to be checking anytime you level up so that you can claim your tokens. That's how much I heard. But I haven't started anything like this yet, so I'm gonna hop over to do the quest here that belongs to the Allegiance, which you will find at the top along with Allegiance. And currently it says for me to talk to Prince Imrahil and return with him to the White City. We're going back to Minas Tirith. So, Prince Imrahil is currently outside the Black Gate, so that's where we're gonna go. But first, I'm going to have to bore you with a little bit of inventory cleaning, because I can't walk around like this. Not like this! I'm gonna try and be swift. I shall be very swift. I'm like, what should I delete? What should I keep? Let me not destroy any essences or recipes. We're gonna keep all of that. Don't need the legacies. Don't need the potions. Sell this. Sell that. Map to Northern Barrow Downs. Nah. Don't need that. More mail? What's going on here? Oh, and you gave me boxes for those keys? Thank you, Ingelen. I'm gonna have to open these boxes because I have keys for both of them and stuff lying around in my I have so many things in my mail here. Look at this. Look at people sending me boxes. I got stacks upon stacks of boxes, and I've already got like 100 boxes on my other character as well. The first region in Mordor gave me so many loot boxes. Destroy the recipes. They're level 85. I didn't sell most everything. I locked it. I sold the junk. I kept the recipes because I do send them to my alts, and I open them up to see if any of them are recipes that I don't have. And if I do have them, then I sell them, of course. I don't keep old recipes that I already have. But I do check if my character already has them. Alright, let's open a couple loot boxes then, just to fill up my inventory a little bit more. Let's see what's in here. That was random relic packs and some scrolls of max morale and power. Alright, fine enough. Relics are good, I guess. Boxes from you are Gorgoroth crafting bundles. After you open they... Oh, that's true, yeah. Some of them are Gorgoroth crafting bundles. I saw Chopin sent me some of those as well. So these are not the Mordor boxes, by the way. Ooh! I got 15 mithril coins from that box. Plus a tattered dress, which is a nice cosmetic item. Which I already have. And I also do believe we have one in the kin chest, so... I'm gonna post this in the kin chat, see if anyone wants it for themselves. If not, I'm probably gonna sell it. Is it hard to get adamant shards? Can you not get them from the skirmish vendor? Am I mistaken? I thought you could get them from the skirmish vendor. Adamant shards.
Through his eyes, you are revealed.
Zentron, thanks for scaring me, and also thank you for following the Lojo stream. The Doomful recipes only have 2 to 3 recipes, though. Yeah, that's true. Arethiana will take it. Excellent. Who's this? Carlenzo. Arethiana. Excellent. I love getting rid of stuff. And I also love it when I can actually give it to someone who can use it for something. That is even more excellent. Alright, gonna order a little bit of inventory here. That was your PC not working properly, so it does have more recipes than just 2 to 3. I also have loot box to open. Or Hobbit gift, I mean. There we go. Terrorblade is back. Thanks for following the Locho stream. So, the rest of this is essences and crafting materials, and I know where to send most of this. This one I'm not going to open right away. You know what? I'm going to wait with the inventory management. I'll see if I need it later. I'll see if I need it. So, we're going to go back to the Black Gate to talk to Prince Imrahil for the Allegiance quest. So, swifting back to Udun Foothold, and then I'm going to ride from there. How many of you have started on the Allegiance yet? And how far have you gotten? Have you finished 1, 2, 3, all 4 factions? I'm also curious to hear if anyone is actually done with all 4, and I want to know how long it took you. Or if someone is even done yet. Someone mentioned to me that the Allegiance one will unlock some quests that you can do, some dailies, that will allow you to get boxes for the Mordor chests. So I'm very interested in getting to that point so that I can start opening them. 20 out of 30 with Gondor. Is 30 max? Only the first part of the Honorable Dwarf faction? How far in is that? Honorable. So if we look at reputation, here it says 1 out of 1,000, but I'm guessing that's some kind of points for, because here it goes from 0 to 1. So are you saying that 30 is max, Kafisco? Is 30 the max level? I did not mean just the two of us, Chriswise. All the host of the West will return with Aragorn. Do not worry. We shall come back to Mordor and continue our conquest, but this is something that must be done. That is to have the greatest chance of success. First quests and allegiance level 4. Alright. This will be interesting. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Whoa. I've got goosebumps just about now. Look how gorgeous this is. Yeah, my screenshot button is out. You guessed right. Wow. If you guys heard that thump, that was a cat jumping on, jumping outside on the balcony. This is really cool. Look at all the soldiers gathering here. This gives me goosebumps. Complete goosebump feeling. This looks so awesome. Look at that. Wow. They decorated Minas Tirith with flowers and flags and banners. You really hope the other factions have nice intros too? So do I. Wow. Oh, look at the armor. I've always adored Prince Imrahil's armor. It looks mostly like this, I think. They have the swans on the chest. Okay, there is something weird about this guy's eyes. Goosebumps. That's special for gumps. Goosegumps. I'm having goosegumps. No? Swan gumps. Wow, this is cool. I'm bringing out my screenshot button for all the things right now. We need to explore this. And who's here? Look at this. Look who's here. Alright, this deserves a screenshot right here. Okay, without the quest ring. Sometimes I wish that when you remove the UI, you would also remove the quest rings that you could see on the map, so that it would actually look like a cutscene, not with the, you know, the quest ring showing up here in the corner. That would be really nice. But this is pretty cool too. Hello, boys! Oh, we got Merry and Pippin, Sam and Frodo. And they're all dressed in white. Wait, is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is? Is it a wedding? Are you for real? Okay, the goosebumps came back. Is it a wedding? Oh my goodness. I think actually this is one of the first times that... No? It's not a wedding? Well, still, if it was. This kind of touches me a bit. This is pretty cool. Would be cool if it was a wedding. You got my hopes up now. Who's standing over here though? This is Faramir and Húrin of the Keys. I was like, they're all dressed in white. It has to be some special occasion. It's probably the coronation. Coronation of Aragorn. Are there hobbits? Flower bearers? I don't see any. They're not carrying flowers. They have their swords with them. Doesn't even seem laggy. Has the situation concerning lags improved in general on European servers? I've never really had issues in particular because of European servers, but mostly because certain areas are more prone to have issues. Alright, let's begin this quest. It will not be long now, Chriswise. Find a place to stand among the ranks here on the right side, and I'll rejoin you shortly. Among the townsfolk to the right. I want to stand all the way up here. Pay attention to everything. Aerith nods at you conspiratorially as you approach. Ah, you have come to see the ceremony. I have been telling my kinswoman from the country of the finer points she might otherwise miss. Life in the city can be very different from that in the smaller villages. I'm sure you are aware. Why, there are so many great folk coming hither and thither on important errands, and now one is to be made king. My cousin disbelieves that I have rubbed elbows with one such as he, but I say truly that is the case. And who would doubt Aerith in this? None who know her reputation for speaking truth would dare it. Now shush, for the steward prepares to begin. The last steward of Gondor begs leave to surrender the office, my lord. The office is not ended. It shall belong to you and your kin for so long as my line shall last. Perform then your duty. Men of Gondor, hear now my words as steward of the realm. Behold, for at last one has come to claim the kingship again. Kingship and not kinship. Here is Aragorn, son of Arathorn, chieftain of Adúnedain. He leads the host of the west, bears the star of the north, and wields the sword reforged. He is the Elfstone Elisar of the line of Elendil, son of Isildur, Elendil's son of Númenor. Shall he be the king and enter into the city, there to dwell? People are cheering. The old custom was for the king to receive the crown from his father before he died. This day it must be done differently. By my authority as steward, I have gone to Rathdinan and brought forth the crown. It was the crown of Eärnur, the last king, whose days will not come again. I need to take a picture of this. I just took a picture right before he took it. Out of the great sea to Middle Earth, I am come. In this place, I and my heirs will abide unto the ending of the world. Many were they whose valor and labor brought me to this place. In recognition of this, let the ring-bearer bring the crown to me, and Mithrandir set it upon my brow. Our victory belongs to them. Yes, Sansa. I will get back to chat as soon as this is done. He kind of missed. And the crown kind of goes through his hair, but now come the days of the king, may be blessed, while the valor endures. The crown kind of sits a little bit wonkily on top of his head, but that's okay. Behold the king! But Gandalf started the party early. Maybe too much pipeweed. We don't know. I wish there was more audio here. The game is silent for me. Now take screenshots while posing with Aragon. I don't have all of my funky screenshots with me. You're like a press photographer, a paparazzi. Yeah. Oh, I need to cheer. That's why nothing's happening. I actually need to cheer. You think I miss out a lot of text since you removed the UI? Oh yeah? I still get all of the voiceovers. Well, not the voiceovers, but the text overs for the main characters at least. My heart swells to see this day, Chriswise. May the reign of King Elisar be long and fruitful, and may Gondor prosper beneath his rule. Oh, that's a nice screenshot. Oh, where am I now? Hello. And we got music again. Excellent. Are these players? They are players! And Storf is here! Hello! Oh wow, I love your new armor. Okay, pose for me, mister. Face the light as well, to get better pictures. Okay, face me. I don't know if you're in Discord. No. Oh, that was a cool armor as well. What armor is that? Can anyone tell me? Which armor is this? Doing stretches. What kind of pose is that? That looked like a yoga pose. Can anyone tell me what armor this is though? This is something that I would want for my guardian. This looks like heavy armor. Is this crafted? Is it crafted Mordor armor? Oh, 115 and with the new Mordor frame. And he's anonymous and can't be inspected. Slash stretch. Oh, cool. Drops are red, crafted is blue. Oh, so you can't change the color of the crafted? 85 level heavy armor from the skirmish camp? Are you sure? Yes, Gumps. I was about to do Allegiance stuff. We'll get there eventually. I'm just gonna take a selfie first. Well, not a selfie, but a picture of this glorious, glorious hall. This is so majestic and so cool. So, someone mentioned, let's see, maybe you just have to give it a try again. You bet Aragorn actually just wants to join the Lucky Alliance? You know, my kin is pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. You fly from Europe and you have a latency of 120 to 130 ms. Where can I check my MS? I know how to check my FPS live. I'll put that here so you guys have my live FPS count if you want that, but how do I check the MS? Is there a hotkey for that too? I need to go into... Is that in troubleshooting or something? Battle Leader's helm. Battle Leader's breastplate. Ooh, yeah, that's it. That's it. Battle Leaders. And this is crafted armor? Oh no, it's captain armor! It's class specific! Oh, I need to make space in my wardrobe for this. Thank you, Saranon, for sending me pictures. I don't know who this is, but thank you. Options UI, show connection status. Show... I have it on, but where is it? There it is. I just need to hover this. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Down left. Yeah, it's the chain link. So this is... I have a latency of 126 ms. So it's not super awesome. You don't want to play League with this. But it's not so terrible that you're gonna be lagging a lot either. I mean, it's fine. Talk to King Elisar in his throne room. Can't you just call him Aragorn for simplicity? This will make a nice desktop background. Oh, hello. A little bit too close, maybe.
I wish to thank you for the great help you have provided to me and to Middle-earth.
But it would be premature. I am certain you will continue to lend invaluable service to the Kingdom of Gondor, and I welcome it. Still, I thank you on this day, and will again. I am now king, but my thoughts before were ever for the safety of my people, and that has not changed. We must preserve the safety of Minas Tirith and of all Gondor, and to that end, I ask that you keep watch on the land of Mordor. By so doing, I hope we can ensure that none of the evils remaining in Sauron's wake can be made to threaten Gondor. Venture forth for Gondor, my friend. I await your return, and with hopeful heart and glad confidence. Sweet! Did I receive a new skill? A new travel skill? I think I did. Not milestone, not musical. Not stance either. Travel skills. Journey to the Hall of the King. You can travel back here. Okay. Has, no, travel window is not updated. That's fine though, that'll come. That'll probably come. This is a plugin that I'm using called Travel Window. Keeps all of my travel spells easily accessible for me. If I click this little suitcase icon, pops up like this. Okay, talk to King Eomer at the Udun Footholds. And I do so happen to have a travel to the Udun Foothold. Travel spell. Also, I think my tea is in a drinkable temperature right now. Actually, I was a little bit late. It's starting to get really cold. I spent too much time talking and doodling around and taking screenshots. But that's fine. It's still good. If I come to where you stand, you can see the Kingdom of Gondor rep vendor. Was that where Aragorn was? Or is it in Udun? I thought the, in the Hall of Kings. Oh, okay. I'll check it out next time I'm there. So, I'm guessing those were, at the locations that you were standing originally then, by the signs in the hallway? I know you will be of great help to those folk, Chriswise. May your skills and effort on behalf of that allegiance prove worthwhile as you adventure in Mordor. Perhaps one day you will return to fight on behalf of my own kingdom. Ha! We will fight together again if that comes to pass, and let the foes of the Mark tremble. But for now, my friend, there are other folk who have need of you. Aid your chosen allegiance to the best of your ability. Well, I picked the allegiance of men, so I don't know where your allegiance lies, King Eomer, but I don't think it's with the hobbits. There's a crafting recipe for allegiance reputation that you want. Oh, right. At the vendor. So you're saying I should return and find it. Is that what you're saying? I should go back? Let's do that. Let's go back. And see if we can get that. You thought that Eowyn was gonna be queen? Didn't you see the movies, Carlenzo? Good evening, Rambivamps. Kingdom of Gondor, Quartermaster. Is this the one? Hardened Helm. Let's look at these. I know these are heavy armor, but I just like to look at how it looks. This is the starter armor. Okay, high elf spoiler. High elf spoiler. Close your ears if you don't want to listen. When you start a new high elf and you go through the introduction, this looks exactly like that type of armor that you get on your character. This cloak, I really like this cloak. I wonder if it dyes well. Oh, it really does. That is perfect. That is really vibrant colors. I love that. Padded coif. Is this medium armor? Yeah. So this is potential hunter gear. That looks cool too. Oh, look at the cloak. Oh, wait. Movies. You need that in your life? The headpiece actually also looks quite cool. Those look good. We're checking out all the Allegiance stuff. So I'm guessing that this is stuff that you can get from... Oh, here comes potential minstrel armor. Potential minstrel armor. I'm actually not sure I like the hat or not. I haven't decided. It looks like... You know when it's really windy outside and it's also raining at the same time and then you suddenly have leaves coming flying at you? It looks like one of the leaves just stuck to my forehead. Like that. It also looks like I have deer antlers going to the back of my head. It's cool though. It's pretty cool. But I have to make fun of it a little bit. So, the crafting recipe that you're talking about. I want something for Taylor. I want this. Oh, but I don't have the tokens yet. I don't have tokens of service. But this is what I want to get then. Then I can make guild quality Gorgoroth garments. That can be traded for 1,000 allegiance points, or just use... Oh, consume on use. It will give me 1,000 allegiance points on consumption. That's cool. Can I purchase the other... No. You can't even craft on characters where you haven't unlocked the, Oh wait, you can! It just requires that you are kindred with your guild. You finished lore in Udun, no? You should have item for allegiance points from it? I do. This one. Well-preserved relic of the last allegiance. Oh! So I click this. And then I get allegiance points. Okay. Let's look at this. I now got bumped up to level 4. And I can claim tokens for level 1. And for level 2. And for level 3. Excellent. Cool. Now I have things. I've got things now. I can get the recipe. And it's not a one-time use, so you don't have to keep on purchasing this. You just need to get it once and learn it. Let's open up crafting here. And then... Gorgoroth garments. Guild quality Gorgoroth garments. I see. So I should just go and make this right away to get some extra reputation, no? Because then I don't need this anymore. This is a one-time recipe that you need to purchase to be able to start crafting some reputation for yourself. And you can do this with an 18-hour cooldown. So I should be traveling to a place where I can craft. For instance, Galtrev. Okay. Is there anything else I should look at here before I run out? What are those? Those are nothing that I need. Let me travel to Galtrev and do a little crafting. It will be fairly quick though. I do believe I have all the mats that I need. I have black adamant shards in my vault, so that should be good. I really do like the crafting hall in Galtrev, but since Mordor came out, it's been really laggy. I've been having issues crafting on my scholar in Galtrev because every other item that he makes, it gets really, really laggy. And that just never happened to me before. Right, so... black adamant shards, and I need how many? 3 of these. Alright, let's do 3. Hello, Belle! So 3 adamant shards for that. Someone also told me to always craft the enchanted Gorgoroth adamant. I'm guessing this is something you need for some other crafting recipe. It's a tailor, so I'm gonna take some more shards and craft that too, since it's on the cooldown. Then we're gonna head over to a workbench, which is in this general direction. No? Yeah, just need to go close enough. So, high quality Gorgoroth garments. Galtrev truly is the capital of Middle-earth. You would not craft that one? The shard is better used for allegiance rep items. Really? Okay. That's good to know. So, can anyone tell us what the enchanted Gorgoroth adamant does then? It may be disenchanted into Gorgoroth ash. Oh, that's all it does? So I can disenchant it with my Flame of Anklamir. Ankalamir. But that's it. How many ash does it give you? Shards are hard to get by? Okay. So if you have extra shards to spare, you could use it to farm for ash. Oh, it only gives you 10 ash? Yeah. You're right. I should save the rest for other recipes. I've got 13 shards so far. So that'll keep me be able to craft this for 4 days. So there's no other usage for this item then. I should just consume this and then take the allegiance points, right? That's what I should do. You guys have to help me out here because this is the first time I'm doing it. And I don't want to mess up. Alright, so we consume this. That means I got to level 5. And I get to claim tokens on level 4. I also get to claim something on level 5. What is this? Chapter 2, Embassies from Many Lands. Oh, there's a new quest! Completed the Kingdom of Gondor, Allegiance levels 5. A new story? Your presence has been requested by King Elisar in Minas Tirith. Looks like I have to go back. Okay, so... did that give me a quest? I used it, but I don't know what that did. You've acquired Chapter 2, Embassies from Many Lands. Where did that go? It's not in the Black Book. It's just a reminder. Okay. So we head over to the Hall of the King again. Talk to Aragorn. Merilgor has something for me. King Elisar waits at the throne for you, and will be glad to have news of your adventures in Mordor. Excellent. So now that I'm gathering these points, are they collected in your wallet? Tokens of service. They are. I got 10 tokens of service. Messages have been sent from many lands to Minas Tirith Christwise, overtures of friendship and words of support for the kingdom. It warms my heart to hear them, and to know that we have allies both near and far. Some have sent delegations to the city, and they have begun to arrive. Dwarves, elves, and men have come to meet with me and arrange for renewed ties and allegiances, and I will gladly hear their proposals. There is one group that may require some delicacy, however. Emissaries have come from Harad, and these men speak not of renewing friendship, for there was none. They speak of making peace where before there was only war. It must be carefully handled. Find the dwarf, elf, and Haradrim delegations in the city and make them feel welcome. Save 75 tokens of service for the teal armors. Will that give me the full set, Fingolf? And what do you mean save them? What can I spend them on that I would want to spend them on? Except for gear. And this quest, does it take me to actual Minas Tirith? No, just one piece. Okay, gotcha. It's gonna take me a while to get this, I see. It's nice to have stuff to do, though. It's always nice to have stuff to do. Let's go outside in Minas Tirith to see. Now this is where crashes come in. I'm hoping that my client's gonna be friendly today, but we'll see. So... are they scattered around? It seems like one is here. One is on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th tier. We're gonna go out anyway to see if we can find them. This is the true test. Running around in Minas Tirith. I've not been to Minas Tirith since the Mordor expansion. So this will let me know if I still get a lot of crashes. So I'm running on max graphics on everything. And that usually causes crashes, in particular if I'm using stable masters, or if I'm running through doors, or anything that causes a loading screen. You're in after battle Minas Tirith, so you should be fine. Oh, really? These are different quests, aren't there? Yeah, these are...
when the time comes to fight.
Oh, these are repeatables. Minas Tirith repeatables. Which are good to do as well, I've heard. I think I was told to do them at some point, and then I forgot about it, and then I got distracted by Mordor. So I believe I should be able to run through here and find the person that I'm looking for. Hopefully. I don't get stuck somewhere. There is a little bit of lag sometimes, but that you usually have in any area when riding on a mount. I'm not using the war steed though, because I can't control those. I am very bad at maneuvering with the war steed. Alright, so over here, you have found the dwarf emissaries from Erebor.
There will be friendship between Durin's folk and the men of Gondor, and let their enemies beware.
We bring greetings from Thorin the Third King under the mountain to King Elisar of Gondor. There will be friendship between Durin's folk and the men of Gondor, and let their enemies beware. This is the first I have seen of the city, and while there is impressive stonework here, there is much that might be improved. If King Elisar wishes it, I am sure there are dwarves among us who would be willing to refine the walls and the streets of Minas Tirith. I would do it myself if I had a team of dwarves and my tools at the ready, but sadly we have come for diplomacy, not for masonry. Perhaps later. I like this guy. Eldasar, thanks for following the Locho stream. Welcome.
How much higher must we climb to reach King Elisar's throne?
He doesn't like heights, it sounds like. Can you guys hear the small voiceovers that are coming as well? Did you guys hear what the dwarf said? He said, how much higher must we climb to reach the King Elisar's throne? I think he might be scared of heights. The folk of the city must have seen a number of dwarves before now, for we have been treated warmly and with kindness, though we be strangers here. This is my first visit to far south, and I am pleased at the quality of the stone I have seen to this point. It could be worked with more skill and more care, but I have always been choosy about such things, as are many of Durin's folk. How much higher must we climb to reach King Elisar's throne? The air thins as we ascend, and it is not to my liking. I told you! He was scared of heights! Alright, now we gotta find the elf delegation. And to the minimap, it looks like I just have to go one tier down, which is right here. I have to say, I quite like these quests. Is this always blocked off? I don't remember. Here we go.
The people of this city have been welcoming, if guarded.
They do the name of their city proud in this Christwise, but I must remember that elves are not seen in Gondor as often as once they were. These are unusual days for all of us, and there is little doubt the people of Gondor have become more used to the unusual sights of late. We will not tarry, but will continue upward to the throne room of Elisar. I am eager to speak with him, for I have a friend of his betrothed. I was a friend of his betrothed when we were young, and I'm still very close with the Lady Arwen. That gives me chills. To hear her name gives me goosebumps. We bring messages of friendship and allegiance from the Lord and Lady of the Golden Wood. Many are the preparations already underway that will further advance the joint purposes of elves and men, and Lord Celeborn and Lady Galadriel will delight in their completion. What are you doing? Well, does the cat not want to play with you? Is that why you're... My boyfriend is bringing the cat toy. Did you have a question? I'm not the only one who's easily distracted.
We bring messages
I
of
have been to
friendship
this
from
white
Lord
city,
and
but it was long ago. It is not the shining jewel it was then, but under the rule of King Elisar of the Elfstone, I believe it can be again. And now we have to find the Haradrim. And it looks like they are another level down. I was at the dentist today for my yearly checkup, and she did something to my lip, I believe. It's bugging me. I think I'm maybe allergic to something that she used, and it's really annoying, so I'm sorry if I do a lot of weird stuff with my lip today. No holes though. Still no holes. I've never had a hole in a tooth my whole life. And I'm intending to keep it that way, because I do not like dentists at all. You found the emissaries from Harad. Alright.
We met on the fields as enemies. For who can foretell the many paths that lead to war?
I am Hasong. I come from Yad Hakar, great kingdom to the south, ruled by the tribe called Sokuri. Great are our warriors, and greater still is Kas Ruktar, who leads the Sokuri. We meet on the field as enemies, for who can foretell the many paths that diverge in war? It is the way of the Sokuri to fight fiercely when commanded, and fight we did. But in war there is always one who fails. This time the armies that came from Yad Hakar are the ones that failed. When armies fail, there are two paths. On first path, every man is slain and army is gone. This is how tribes vanish. Sokuri caused many tribes to vanish. Kaz Ruktar caused it himself sometimes. Second path, called Keremthak. This happened when failed army does not want to vanish. Tribe wants to live. Hasong and Mathui, sent by Kaz Ruktar to speak to Gondor king. We sent here for Keremthak. Kas Ruktar wants peace. I'm like wondering if I should be reading this with a weird accent, like a different accent, because it sounds like they might be talking like this, a little bit like robots. But I also do not want to offend anyone, so I'm just gonna go in the same path. I am a Matoi, sent by Kas Ruktar for purpose of Keremthak. King Gondor will choose if terms of peace are acceptable. Matoi looks at you with a sly expression on his face. You are Chriswise, great hero, they say. I wonder what might have happened if you encountered Hasong or Matoi during battle. Victory or defeat? Not know now because of Keremthak. I wonder, but not enough to wish it happened. Mathoi have family back in Yad Hakar, and tales of Chriswise very convincing. Peace best for all. We've made an impression on them. Talk to King Elisar in his throne room. Can I just speed back with my travel? I'm gonna cheat and use the travel, because I'm really, really lazy. It's only a few stairs, but you know. Why walk when you can fly? An eagle. This room, though. It is pretty astonishing. What music have they decided to use in here? This is the same music that's in the crafting hall in Bree? Is it? Where is this music from?
Thank you for meeting with the emissaries who have come to Gondor.
I have spoken with them now, and we will have further to say on the subject of peace in the future. I must be truthful with you, Chriswise. I do not completely trust the men of Harad. It is much easier to sue for peace when your forces have lost in battle, and I do not believe that Hasong or Matoi would be so willing to extend peace to Gondor if our positions were reversed. Many good soldiers were slain by weapons of the Haradrim, or trampled beneath the feet of their Mumakil. It is a betrayal of those lives to make peace with those who slew them. Is it a betrayal? It's from Bree? Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Like, somewhere in Bree. I thought it might be the crafting hall, though. Since I hang out a lot in the crafting hall. Believe it or not. Crafting hall in Bree is also one of my favorite crafting spots, because it's nice and bright. Things are very, very close to one another and easy to find. I'm having more trouble finding things in Galtrev. But the upside of Galtrev is that it also has all the crafting guilds. So if you need that, then it's better to go to Galtrev or someplace else. It's your favorite too? Awesome. No, I do not think it is, but it is an easier question to ask than to answer. It seems that the delegation from Harad honestly desire peace, and that is the first step. Thank you for your help in this, friend. Excellent. This gives a lot of XP too. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so there is basically a new quest at every level like this. Claimed. Okay, so this is going to confuse me. This is really going to confuse me. I wish they had made the UI a little bit different. I wish that they had made the UI newest items come first, and then you can scroll backwards in history to see if you missed anything. I also wish that it was clearer if something was claimed already. Like, at a fast glance, you don't see the difference between those two buttons unless you actually read them. And if you're gonna quickly make an overview of which ones you have already picked, then it's a little bit difficult. That's my opinion on the design of this panel. Krolog, thanks for following the Loto stream. Also, I'm wearing my necklace, my little... I don't know if you guys have seen this, but most of you probably recognize it. You wish they had made a better Mordor trailer? You know what, the Greek? I don't really care about the trailer as long as the expansion is good, and so far the expansion has really surprised me positively. A lot of people that I know were scared that they, a lot of people were scared that they were releasing Mordor too early and that it wouldn't be finished. Comparing it to the version that was in Bulroar, there was a lot of bugs, things like that. But when I've spoken to people who have actually played Mordor, who said that first, many of them have completely changed their mind and they were very pleasantly surprised about the expansion. So I'm quite happy that they put their resources where it needed to be and did not sacrifice any of that for a better trailer. I mean, a better trailer would be a good commercial, but maybe they could spend some time on that afterwards as well to get new players to play. You do need to make it attractive, that is true, and I think the first priority for them now is to keep a hold of those long-time players and those long-time fans. And in doing what they did, I think they kept the focus in the right spot at the right time. You know what I mean? They should have the button in gold if you haven't claimed it yet. Oh, okay, yeah, it might be a little bit easier to see then. So, tell me something. Ooh. Is this a new Kinney? Is this a new Kinney? Are we getting another kin member? I'm getting whispers. Oh, he's still in the intro.
There's a unpleasant feeling lingering about. Something on the air is strange tonight.
Thanks for following the Locho stream.
There is a certain unpleasant feeling lingering about.
Panic
Something
Donut.
on the air is strange tonight.
I really like your username. It sounds like something that anyone would need to have ready at hand when needed. Panic Donut. That's a button I would press a couple times. So, tell me, this reputation, is it now only claimable, or is it now only advanceable by crafting items? Can I not do anything else to advance this? Like, have I done the first part now? This is all I can do so far, and now I just need to do the daily crafting and that's it? I'm gonna head back to... Lost Lore Deed gives you a Legion's rep item. Some quests give as well. What happens if you do those quests before you've discovered the allegiance? Do you get rep... Oh, you get rep items. You don't get active rep once you complete. Okay. So... yeah, because I was wondering about that. Right, so that means I'm gonna go back to... I'm gonna go back to questing in the second area of Mordor, which is not in Udun, but it is in Dor Amarth. And I do have a group of 4 quests here that I'm going to focus on, as well as the Black Book. And I think I'm going to focus on the Black Book first, because this quest is now level 108 and is light blue to me, which means that I'm a little bit ahead of the level that I need to be to do it. So I'm going to raise an open hand to people in the kin. For those of you who want to join me in a fellowship and do some questing and killing stuff in Dor Amarth, give me a heads up. Doing Black Book first. Right, so I'm gonna head over to... I'm gonna do the Stable Master. You're not the Stable Master. Ruins of Dingarth first. You wish. You have to work today, Gumps? Oh. Too bad. Make sure you make all the Lost Lore Deeds. Each give a 5,000 rep item. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah. Whoa, look at that. Philip, thank you for following the Locho stream. So, Lost Lore Deed. Let me just check if I have completed this in this area. So, Mordor. What have I already completed? I have completed the Forge Fires. Various Beast Slayers. Let's look at what I haven't completed. I have not completed Treasure of Udun. I have not completed the rare chests. Into Mordor I have not completed. The Way into Mordor. I only have a few though. I'm gonna have to do a full deed run very soon to finish up the first area, because my deed log is getting really full. The History of Gorgoroth, there we go. Okay, yeah. I'm finished with the Lost Lore of Udun. That is a big cup. Do you like it, Jehodart? It is my favorite teacup. And it is just about as big as my head. If you haven't seen my Twitch emotes, one of them is me drinking from the cup. It is one of my signature things. You have a level 100 hunter, but at the moment you have no time, both with school and work, and you really want to return to the game. Anyway, when Mordor released, you logged in just to explore it, but you really couldn't pass through Osgiliath or anyone else. You've done something bad, another pass maybe, or you just need to complete a quest. So, how to get into Mordor? You need to finish a certain part of your book quests first, the epic story quest. And once you start playing the game back again, and if you completed the entire epic so far, after Mordor released, you had to go to the Slag Hills, to this camp over here. If you played one... Actually, you've never been here, have you? If you're level 100, you couldn't go to Osgiliath. Hold on. You couldn't pass through Osgiliath. Focus on the epic quests. Yeah, focus on the epic quest. You cannot get into Mordor until you've completed a certain part of the book. But further back... Do you need to purchase the... do you need to purchase a specific quest pack to get the latest epic quests? I know that at some point you need to unlock the epic. The epic is normally free throughout. The epic is also free in Mordor if you have the Mordor expansion. But I believe at some point you had to unlock something to get it. Am I wrong? Somebody help me out here. I'm at a loss. I've been a VIP almost my entire Locho career, so to speak. I've played for 8 years and I've had VIP for 7 of them. I bought the Lifetime when that was out. Only Helm's Deep Epic requires a purchase. Everything else labeled epic is free. Okay, thank you, LJ and Southern Belle. Everywhere the book quest is free except for Helm's Deep. How many hours do you have in the game? Oh, Skink Olaf. If I was gonna check that, I would have to log on to all of my characters and type /played and see how much. I'm interested though in actually comparing this character to my hunter, which was my old main. So /played on this one, I have 1 month, 3 weeks, 2 days, 5 hours, 43 minutes. So 1 month. I'm gonna log out. I'm curious now. I'm gonna check this for you. 1 month on this character, almost 2. You would expect thousands of hours? Remember, I've had a couple breaks. I have not been playing the game consistently for 8 years. I've not. I've had different breaks. I have popped into other MMOs in between. I should not be checking how much I played World of Warcraft. Let me look. Let me check out my Guardian as well. I played her a lot too, so... I'm gonna check her. She's only level 102. I haven't played her as much. I might have played her longer than my minstrel, actually. I'm curious. I have reached level 111 in 1 month. Really? No, Greek. I was level 105 when the expansion dropped. 1 month is actual game time. Imagine me sitting in front of my computer consistently for 1 month, not sleeping, not going for a poop, not doing anything, just playing the game for 1 month consistently. It is in-game time. How much time I've been online in the game. Not in time from like May to July. Hey Tank, we were just talking about this. Is there any other way to play? Yeah, we're just talking about this, Tank. I started playing the game in 2009. Yes, in 2009. That's when I started out. So I'm gonna do /played on my Guardian. That's how you figure out. Okay, my Guardian has 2 months, 6 days. Compared to my Minstrel. For my entire Lotro streaming career, I have been playing my Minstrel. So you can imagine how much time I've spent in this game before that. So this one had 2 months. And now we're gonna go to the worst one, which is my Hunter. Which is the character that I have spent the most time on out of all of my characters. This was my first ever character that I created. She's only level 105 still. She's the old level cap before Mordor. I had 2 level capped characters when Mordor dropped. I had my Hunter, which had been max level for a long time. And then I also got my Minstrel up to max level, so she was ready. And then I was working on my Guardian, who's now level... I just forgot. I just logged into her and I forgot. Arvenarniel, thank you for following the Locho stream. You yourself is from Donetsk, Ukraine. You speak Russian? Duh. No. No, I do not. Sorry. I speak Norwegian. Norwegian is my main language. You just downloaded this game and started an elf champion. Ooh, Aprils! Welcome to the greatest game with the best community ever. I'm at least gonna say the best community. It is a very old game, so I have a lot of other games that can definitely compete with this graphically and also story-wise. I mean, the Lord of the Rings story is pretty epic. But I'm comparing an MMO to adventure type games, to survival type games, things like that, so Lord of the Rings gets me pretty intense, and lots of people have been so helpful so far. Helps you with the overwhelmingness. Oh, definitely. Enjoy the ride. Do like Val says, enjoy the ride. Which server do you play on? If you ever get overwhelmed, and you feel like you just want to start from scratch, and if you're not already on Evernight, then create a character on Evernight and come join us. We probably have the most helpful and friendly kinship that I know about. And right now, we're like a, I don't know, medium-sized kinship. We tend to have between 5 to 20 people online, depending on the time. You're only a month playing this game. It's hard without Russian. It's in English. They also have a French and a German client. I don't know if that helps you, but Tank, it is also an excellent opportunity to learn English. I know a lot of people, in particular my little brother, he has learned most of his English from playing different games, and it is an excellent way to learn, actually. And don't be scared to talk to people. People will try to understand you even though you might not write it perfect. And you're always able to find people who are willing to take the time and to try and understand. It could speed up the process of learning English, definitely. Yeah, it could. If you have French or German, the client is available in that as well. Yeah, that's what I mentioned. There is some Russian kinships on Evernight, yes. I cannot name them. Yes, Evernight is a server without the K. Evernight, as in nighttime, daytime. Your English comes from RuneScape. There you go. Excellent. Okay, it's time, guys. Are we ready? I'm gonna type /played. This character has... What? Oh my goodness! 1 month, 1 week. Have I seriously been playing my Guardian for longer than my Hunter? I don't believe this. That was a surprise to me. Okay, so combining my 3 most played characters, I have about 5 months of in-game time. Imagine me sitting constantly in front of my computer for 5 months in a row. Every day, every night, every hour. So those are my 3 most played characters. I also have... It's not terrible. No, I was probably worse with World of Warcraft, actually. Your English is from stone tablets? It seems pretty normal, and I don't know if you found the Kappa icon in stone tablets, Carlenzo. Tank, thank you for following the Locho stream. Quit chit chat! Hit /played at last! It wasn't half bad, Crowluck. It wasn't half bad. But do note, I also spend a lot of time crafting in this game. This is my... 5 months is 3,600 hours. Uh-oh, that makes it sound a lot worse. Hello, Fred. That does make it sound a lot worse. So I've got crafters as well. I have 14 characters on the server. This is one of my crafters. She's my metalsmith. She's level 32. She's leveled up only via crafting. She's spent her whole life in Thorin's Hall. She doesn't know daylight. Then I have Cromel. Oh, he's naked. Don't look. This is my first minstrel that I created. This is the first ever minstrel that I created. And he's my scholar. And he's my most advanced scholar, which is why I've still kept him. I was a bit mad that I couldn't make all female characters and have all the races. So, I put him in a dress, but you can't see that right now because he's in his underwear. I don't know, the game doesn't want to give me his clothes right now, but he is wearing a dress. Then I have my hunter. She's my weapon crafter. Then I have this runekeeper, which I have not been playing for a long time. This is a very short-lived character. I made her for role-playing purposes, I believe, but she might be deleted at some point if I want to make something else. Not that I have anything left to make, because I have everything. Then I have another runekeeper, which is my main tailor. Car honk. You play on roleplay servers. A lot of dwarves do that. Go around in dresses. Yeah, I think it's pretty fun. I think it's a lot of fun. It annoys me that the clothes won't load though. I wanted to show you guys the dress. Then we have... Does this game have in-game voice for roleplay? It does have some, Skink. It does have some. When it comes to the epic story quest, Tank, I'm not quite sure what you are linking in the chat, but that's probably not a code that you should be sharing with the chat. Angelic Peach, thank you for following the Locho stream. Are you talking about roleplay as in you can make your character speak? No, that's not in the game. But you can play music. You can play music, but the epic story, like the main storyline of the game, does have a lot of voiceovers. Especially with cutscenes, instances, things like that. This... Uh-oh, what just happened? This is my newly made high elf. We're having a lot of follows today. Pina Kuyus, thank you for following the Locho stream. This is the character that I used my Aria of the Valar on. She was a newly created High Elf Captain after Mordor was launched. And I leveled her up to 105. So, yes. Thing is, when you purchase the Mordor expansion, you get something called Aria of the Valar, which is an item that you can use on one character, which will automatically level it up from whatever level it is, as long as you're out of the introduction, as long as you've got the appropriate prerequisites filled. I used my Aria on this character when she was level 5, and then you automatically get leveled up to 105. 105, so that you can go straight into Mordor. You've been playing for 2 months, 1 day, 18 hours, 25 minutes. This is a lie? What is the correct one, 7 Hero? It still has a shiny new elf smell. Cups. What does a shiny new elf smell like? The new level cap is 115. Yeah. Then I have my old captain, which might be deleted at some point. I don't really need 2 captains, but I like her dress, so. I don't really need 3 runekeepers either, but I think I have that. No, I have 2 runekeepers. I have 2 runekeepers, I have 2 hunters, I have 2 captains, I have 2 champions. It does have that elf spell. Get a shower, jeez. Hello, Bells. Then I have my little hobbit burglar that I haven't played in such a long time. She's my lowest level character. She's level 13. And then I have a little elf hunter that I made to quest with some specific people that we were playing with for a while, who wanted to take the story slow. Then we have my little warden, which is also quite inexperienced. Is experience slowed post 100 or something? It does get... Actually, I don't really know. I thought leveling up from 104 to 105 was a lot tougher than leveling from 105 to 106. 105 to 106 went really, really fast, I think. Hello, Gussie Moose. Hello. How are you? Then I have my Bjorning, which is level 39. Bjorning is 39. Then I have another champion, which is basically a placeholder for a name. I haven't really done anything on this character yet. I'll probably be playing on my other one before I play this one. Then I have a Lore Master, which has the coolest outfit, I think. This is my favorite outfit in the game right now. It's been so for a long time. I really like this. Then I have my Guardian and my blue armor. I do like to play paper dolls with my characters for a little bit. And here's my main, my minstrel. Can you tell that this is my favorite color in the game? It is called sea blue. The sea blue color. Alright, it is time to enter into Mordor again. To continue on the Black Book. So, this is the new epic story. Alenik, thanks for following the Loto stream. This is the new epic story. The story after. Wow. We have a proper follow train going on Loto stream. Zenadius, welcome. Hope everyone's in here and it's not all auto-registering from the new Twitch app registering thing. Right, so... we have a few people online. I'm going to see, what do I need to do here first? I do have a quest going here.
They approach! Defend us!
Tony, thanks for following. I play on Evernight. Evernight is my main server. This is where I have my kinship. This is where I've gathered all the people hanging out in my streams. And we are recruiting, by the way. You'll always be able to join my kin if you're interested in hanging out with social-friendly people. Not really stressing about raiding. Mostly focusing on having fun together. I should probably go along the road here. I'm not... The Lhingris threat. What does this tell me? Scout the location for spiders. Should I go into Talath Urui? Isn't this a complete new area? I'm going to do both eventually, but... is it worth me stopping by that area on the way out? Or should I go straight for... back to Lugash? You know what? I think I should finish the Lugash region before I venture into newer places. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna focus on the one that takes me there, which is a house forged anew. Set this as my focus. And if you have any questions about Lotro, by the way, then feel free to ask. I'll reply as best as I can, and if I can't give you a complete reply, there's probably someone in the chat who can. Dark Legion Crick Hollow. I'm hoarding guineas. I am. I am known to be a hoarder in this game. My inventory is seldom empty. It's usually filled with a lot of stuff. And today is no exception. Do we have in-game sounds? We do. A lot of people are gathering crafting materials. I think the game sounds are a little bit low. Is that just me? That's better. You? Horde? What do you mean? I don't get what you're saying. Like, anyone who's watched my streams before know that I don't like to throw away stuff. I keep mostly everything. Let's see. It's so quiet here. Oh, now we got music. Because I got in combat with something. For the Horde! Wait, wrong game? Many times I've said that sentence, Mutopian. You've been playing since the release, but always hit a wall trying to catch up. Finally hitting Moria after playing for 10 years. You need to figure out for yourself, how would you like to play this game? Do you want to play the catch-up game all the time and feel that you're lagging behind? Or do you want to just stop worrying about it and enjoy the game at the location that you're at the moment? I would suggest the latter. I would suggest stop worrying about catching up to everyone. Make sure that you enjoy all the regions that you go through with your character right now, because you're not going to see it again unless you go make a new character. Yeah, there was some floating ore. Some of the minerals have decided that it's too hot on the ground, so they want to fly instead. It's probably a bug. Just like that wood. We got flying wood too. Yeah. If you, is it you yourself who is pushing you to go forward all the time and who's telling yourself that you are slow, or is it someone else who's telling you that you are slow in the game? If someone else is telling you that you are slow, then I would tell them to be quiet and allow you to do your own thing. Your problem is you come back and you forget what you was doing, so you just start over and over again. But I do that as well. I did that when I came back this last time. I decided that I don't remember how to play a hunter well, and I don't even know if I like that class anymore, so I'm gonna make a new character. I'm gonna make a new character, I'm gonna see how that is. And then I completely fell in love with the minstrel, and she has been my main character since. 7 here has been playing since the game came out, and you have one character level 105. I actually know several people who have only one max level character, and also people who have been playing forever and don't have a max level character. They're just going into Mordor now as well, so I would stop comparing yourself to everyone else. Don't feel like you have to rush to get through the game, because then you're not really enjoying it.
Sauron took everything from us.
It was a really nice moment.
More.
Shush, you guys. I am ashamed that I could not resist Zorith's sorcery. Chriswise, I am ashamed that I could not even sense her deception. I have failed you, and I have failed Gimli. Leave me if you wish. It is the fate I deserve. He's like, it's okay. You can leave me. I deserve this. He's such a drama queen. He notices that I make no effort to leave and smiles weakly. What sort of dwarf is so easily swayed by the power of evil? I suppose that is a foolish question to ask now. Zorith may have planned to use me to betray my own king, but now Vaskmoon has forsaken us all for Manthriff. If this is the way of the Firehorns, I want no part in it. There you go. Now you realize what's important. You remember yourself when you was 20 doing tons of skirmishes to level up? Well, it's each to their own. If you don't want to get the expansions, that's a choice you have to make, right? A lot of people are going to wait until it's available for Lotra points as well, and they're going to farm the Lotra points to get it. Alright. We're going to get this. Are these feet actually better than what I have? They have less light Arendelle. They have a lot of outgoing healing. They have more crit, less vitality, and a little bit more will. No, I think the ones that I have are actually better. So I'm gonna deconstruct those. Yeah, a lot of people are just waiting as well. There is no point for you getting Mordor right away if you are only going into Mordor. Moria. Sorry. If you're only entering Moria right now, I wouldn't rush to get Mordor. I would wait and see if you still play the game when you're at that point. Gimli has not turned his eyes from the spire since we were cast out. I wonder, does he truly believe a share of the blame is his? In truth, the blame lies with Vaskmoon, Zorith, and Sauron himself. By Sauron's own hand, Vaskmoon was corrupted by the ring, and he is now bound to it by pride and greed, as the Nazgul wear to their own rings. Gimli is a fine dwarf, and he has done my people no ill. He must not believe that his efforts to aid us were the cause of such sorrow. And all of a sudden, I have a couple kinnies running up to me here. It was Vaskmoon and his fire horns, as he commanded. The spire is now called the Oath-Taker's Horn. What oath has been taken, I ask? An oath to bring ruin upon our people? Vaskmoon may as well consider it fulfilled then. Spakor snorts indignantly. Now, what do we have over there? Do you see the two of them by the statue of Sauron? They're certainly not dwarves. Could they be allies of yours? You mean these two? Kavsgo is dancing with Gimli. Last time you was in the beta, you went to the turbine point vendors and you was spending like crazy. Happiest in-game moment. It's not called turbine point anymore though, remember? It's called Lotro points now. I'm gonna invite you guys to my fellowship if you guys want to join. I don't know if you're already in one, you might be, but I'm gonna put you in here. I really like that outfit. We're wearing the same cloak, but with two different colorations. Mine is colored in... Oh, it doesn't say. Alright. Old school player. You'll get used to it. It took me a while. I needed to have a command on my own channel that was called the turbine swear jar. So anytime I said turbine, I had to put a coin in the swear jar. A fictional coin. Just in chat currency, nothing more, but... Hey, welcome Centron. You are French? I am Norwegian. Oui. Baguette. Lord of the Rings. Omelette de fromage. We had this conversation a couple days ago. All the words that I know in French. So, talk to Daranaith outside the Oath-Taker's Horn. Alright. There's a Sulukil here, but it's friendly and it's huge. I wouldn't be crouching down here, mister. What if that thing decides to poop? What will you do then? No, I do not speak French. I can only say a couple things in French. Je m'appelle Stine. I can count to 10. And that's it. And I can say things with a very fake French accent. You were thinking, do you like French? I don't have a preference. I don't have a preference. Then there will be some warmth at his shoulders. Oh my goodness. That visual. Suddenly he'll get very, very warm shoulders. Oh. That's funny. Final plea. Deliver Gimli's message to the fire horns at the hidden gate of the Oath-Taker's Horn. Yeah, I'm not bothering to read all these quests. I'm reading the ones that I find important, which is the Black Book, definitely. And the ones belonging to the allegiances. I'm gonna focus on those. So, Mordor, Dor Amarth. I still have 4 quests. And they are taking me into Lugash now.
Through his eyes, you are revealed.
That almost scared me. It startled me a little bit. Can I... At the hidden gate of the Oath-Taker's Horn. Is it here now? Is it at the front? Finally? Breaking the Oath-Taker's Horn. No, this is not it. I think I still need to go back. We still need to go this way. Fire horns. Quick poll for people currently playing. Worth it to boost to 105 and backtrack? Or just start a new level 1 and take it slow all the way through? It is a really hard question to answer on behalf of someone else. It's you who are going to be doing all the questing. I would say it depends on how eager are you to see the new content. How many max level characters do you have? Do you want to play a new class from scratch? If you're gonna boost a class that you'd never played before, you're gonna feel very inexperienced at 105. If you start on level 1 and you go all the way through without boosting, you're gonna be learning your class a bit better. You're gonna learn it over a longer period of time. So it's easier to adjust to all the small changes that they bring. Anytime you get a new skill, you're gonna have time to, you know, compare it to all the ones that you currently have, place it on your hotbar, figure out where you want it in your rotation, things like that. I was a little reluctant at first. I thought that the level boost that came with Mordor, I would rather have something else than that in the expansion packs. Are the quest packs worth it? Fun, engaging, or are there any that are just flat fails and should be skipped? You thought about doing the boost, but you haven't really done high-level tunes and lochos, so you tend to learn your class better. Yes, exactly. When it comes to quest packs, don't get them unless you really struggle with leveling up, I would say. If you want to play as a free-to-play player, there are plenty of ways that you can go about doing that. As a free-to-play player, you will only have 4 starting regions that have quests in them. Those are free. The 3 starting areas plus the Lone Lands is free to any free-to-play player. Plus the Epic. The Epic story is always free, except for Helm's Deep. But that's when we're walking into expansions and not into quest packs. So when you hit around level 30 to 40, that's when you're going to run out of quests. And then it's up to you to decide which quest pack you want to get, if you want to get one. You can do... you can farm mobs in the regions without getting a quest pack. You cannot do quests, you cannot do deeds. You won't get deeds or titles or things that belong to... that aspect of an area. But you can level up without them. You just need to figure out what do you want to spend your Lotra points on, basically. I myself have never had to purchase a quest pack, so it's hard for me to explain this. I'm just gonna share my point of view. Always get Evendim. Evendim is a really nice area. If you for some reason find the Steely Dawn pack, cheap on a sale or something, then that one will give you Evendim in that pack. That will unlock Evendim for you for all of your characters on your account. Evendim is a very beautiful area. I want to find something for you. I know you can find a good overview of all of the different quest packs that you can get and which level they will take you to, and let me see if I can find that. So Lotro quest pack overview. Google is my friend for this. Lotro store quest packs. Here. Okay. I'm gonna post a link in the chat. If you go to that link, you will see at what level the different quest packs should be bought. You can see which areas those quest packs will unlock and what level they are. And as you can see, you can go to North Downs already from level 18, but other regions will take you to level, maybe level 30, maybe more, without you having to get the North Downs pack. I always recommend to people to get Angmar because I personally like questing in Angmar, and if you get the Angmar pack, you can also do all the raids and instances in Angmar, and it contains my favorite raid of all time, which is the Rift raid. Aramith, have a good one. See you later. Thank you for popping in. I personally really like Angmar, but before that, before you get to Angmar, you need to be level 40-ish something. You don't need to be, but it's gonna be really tough if you're not. Forakel is also a very fun place to quest in, I think, but Misty Mountains is also one of my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying that everything is my favorite because that would be weird. But Misty Mountains is also a really great quest pack, and it'll take you pretty far. But Angmar and Misty Mountains sort of compete for your current level. If you're gonna get a quest pack, you should probably choose between either Forakel or Angmar. I would just get all of them, but you don't see an area that covers 85 to 105. Gondor is 100 to 105, and then you have Helm's Deep, which starts at 85, which is an expansion. If you get the expansion, you also unlock the entire area. Like, the quest packs are only needed for certain areas that are excluded in expansions. So you can see once you get to Eregion, that can take you from 45 to 55, but you can go into Mordor at 45. You're able to start all the quests that you need to do to get into Mordor at 45. So I would probably get the Mordor expansion instead, because Mordor is an excellent place to quest. I love questing in Mordor. Moria, sorry. For the past 3 minutes, I've been saying Mordor, I meant Moria. Moria at 45, not Mordor. Thank you. Yes. Zoom back. And Confisco posted a link. I don't know if that was whitelisted or not, but I'm gonna post it again just to be sure that it's gonna be there. Zones by level. So you can look at recommended level for zones. Some players may be able to head to these zones earlier and of course later in their leveling process. So this is the general range of the quests in the areas. Good day, Likata. What's up? I'm not easily distracted. No, not at all. That never happens. Okay, let me get back to this. Get back to this quest. Now, I must go back outside and I must talk to Firehorns at the main gate. They have now gone out from the back door and have ventured forth. I'm gonna take the shortcut. I'm doing good. I was a bit late to the Loto stream today. I had to eat and I was late home from work. Today was the first day of... Oh! Thank you for the summon. I'm here though. I wasn't too far away. Thank you. The easily distracted much? Yeah, I was talking and then I got distracted and then I forgot what I was talking about. What was I saying? It was my first day back at work today after a 3-week-long holiday. This work internet blocks the Loto wiki but not the Loto main site? Aw. Can check it when you come home, Repenix. Muffled trumpeting. Smartphone surfing then. You know I didn't sleep well. No, I had some trouble sleeping. But I'm doing quite okay. I've got energy drink, so hopefully it's gonna keep me going for another a little bit under 2 hours that we have left. Well, these guys don't seem friendly. Can we kill them? Boop. You hate autocorrect? New deed! Evil dwarf slayer of Dor Amarth. Uh-oh. Evil dwarfs. Whoop. OCD will kick in, so you'll probably end up with everything eventually. Uh-huh. Good evening, 80s guy. Have fun lurking. What level are you now? Are you in the kin? Are you online in the kin? Are you about to log on? Or do you have a different character? Fingers not cooperating. That happens too. Yeah, that happens too. They attacked you? They did what now? They threatened my folk? Gimli's face flushes with anger. Well, that settles it. The time for talk is ended. Uh-oh. Gimli is mad. You're 108 now? Cool. That's cool. Slowly getting through Udun. Nice. Which server is that on? Our hand is forced, Quizwise. The dwarves of Mordor have been turned against themselves. Vaskmoon's treachery cannot go unanswered. We must stop the Firehorns from seeking the dwarf ring, no matter their supposed might. No family heirlooms are best forgotten, I think. Some family heirlooms are best forgotten, I think. It's not unlike the axe of Mithril Ziegelberg, of which you once spoke. If the search does not bring them to ruin, finding it will not change their fortunes. If the men of Mordor still desire the ring, they shall not rest until it is recovered, whether it is by their own hands or taken from those foolish enough to wield it in Mordor. No matter where he leads them, Vaskmoon is putting his folk into great danger. The fool would lead his people into the fires of Mount Doom if he thought the dwarf ring might be hidden there. These Firehorns are even worse than the Dorans we encountered in our adventures, my friend. At least I knew where I stood with the Dorans. Perhaps Legolas was right after all. It is decided then, for the good of the dwarves of Mordor, we must storm the Oath-Taker's horn. Dun dun dun! It's time to party. The house divided. Oath-Taker's horn. We need to go into the Oath-Taker's horn. Is that... Find Sversting. So where is this? Is this inside of Lugash, all of this? Looks like it is. One of the quests is, at least. You make it sound like there's a time when he's not mad. There we go. So, can you guys follow me if I go in first? Is that how it works?
What have I done?
Time to smack some dwarfs. Dwarf smacking. Cool. Do you still need this deed, Storf? Are you actually getting anything from this? I hope you are. And Coffers go as well. Oh, you're done with this? So you're just being nice then. Coming along with me. I could probably go in here by myself as well if you guys have better things to do, but I do appreciate the help. Might drop something? Oh, that's true. That's true. Something to turn into ashes. Is it hard to farm the ashes? You only have 15 minutes before heading to work. Oh, okay. So this is a nice time killer then. At least I am such a high level now that these aren't instantly killing me, which is a nice change. Normally, when we first venture into Mordor, everything is such a higher level than me that I was dying very, very swiftly. That is one thing that drives you bananas. You can only track 5 quests at a time and only the track quests show up on the map. Yeah. I wish for more as well. That would be nice. I don't know how performance demanding it is to have tracked quests, but it would be nice to at least be able to track 10. That would get you through most areas in a nice and orderly manner. Being able to track more quests would be nice. It could even just be not having the full description in the quest here, if that would save space. Like, just short descriptions like World of Warcraft does, for instance. I've not compared it to many other games, though. That's the one that I've played the most, except for Lotro. Just at least have a bubble on the map would be fine. Yeah. That's true. Like a separate tracker for the map that would allow you to have more. Yeah, see, Marching Kid likes the description there, so different heads, different opinions. You can't track all of them. There is a limit. I think there is a limit of 15 or so quests. Or can you? Can you track all of them? Now I'm uncertain. Maybe you can track all of them. I don't remember now. It's been too long since I played. Not too long, but it's been a long time since I played. But I do use this all the time for the tracking, so... You're limited to having 20 quests ongoing, and yes, you can track them all. Right, so the quest log is smaller. The side panel only shows like 15 or so. With objectives for each, yeah. Mastersmith Sversting. Yeah, sorry. We're gonna have to change your mind. Or not. Could not be turned from his loyalty to the King Greytooth. Raft creep. Thank you for following the Locho stream. This is the first action we're having on this stream today. We mostly have been walking around, talking, not really doing any killing at all. This is a nice change. So I think I need to go up or down to advance the rest of these quests. I have a little bit up here. We need to find the rare Mordor chest in Udun and Dor Amarth. You've been there. That would be a nice thing to do in the kin for all in Mordor. I agree. That would be excellent. We could set a date to do it. And gather up everyone who currently needs it. We could maybe look at that for Sunday, depending on how many people have gotten that far. Slowbrow. Thanks for following the Loto stream as well. High level, high shadow debuff areas. Yeah, it would really help to have higher levels as protectors for doing that. It would give people a nice boost as well if they are at the starter region and maybe only level 107, things like that, then it would give them a nice boost to their deeds and stuff. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Repentix. So that you don't have to find the quest in the list to find what you have to do for a quest. That's true. We gotta remember though that this is a very old game and some of the things are very, very well embedded into the code and are hard to change. That is the disadvantage. $23,000 hit. I'm starting to hit quite hard on this character as well.
Have you a mind to aid my folk?
Ooh, a lot of dwarves here. I want to pull them all. I'm gonna pull them all. Hee hee hee. Leroy! Okay, I'm so dead. Let's pop all of my AoE. Gather them up. Here is the only place you've managed to die so far. You pulled a dozen dwarves. That was a bit over the top. And I saw that just after I had gone in to pull a whole bunch of them. Oh well. We did well though. Having two captains is always useful. One thing you wish you could do is change the text size of the quest descriptions. Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, you can change the size of all UI elements, but I don't know if you can change that separately. There might be plugins that can help you do that though. Oh, I remember there was a question in the chat about which plugins I use. Are you still in the chat? I'm sorry, I saw your question. I was going to reply to it and then I forgot about it. Is the person who wondered about my plugins still in the chat? I'm so sorry for missing it, or for forgetting about it. You was alone and a few levels ago. Yeah, this would be a tough place then. Especially in groups like this, it's... Without Song of Distraction that the Minstrel has, it's almost impossible just to pull one of these. Woot! Sweet! That is a nice helmet. Have I gotten any cool loot? Nah. Nope, nope. Oh, they killed one. No. I don't like it when they slay the dwarves. Not the named ones. 100 light now? Sweet. My light is currently 62. Which I still thought was pretty good for this level. You wasn't the one asking, but you was wondering if it was an add-on you're using that makes your target's health bar show up above them? No, this is a setting that you can turn on. I believe it is combat options? Is it? Options. Let me see. Either UI or combat options. Show the vitals of your selection's target. No. That's not the one. Options. Which one is it? Display. Maybe it's UI. Show. Selection vital display. This is what it is. UI selection vital display. Just search for vital. And oh well. Vital was maybe it's gonna end up on the top. If you search for vital and you have UI settings selected. It's not changeable even with mods? Oh, okay. That's a bit silly. I do know that they are aware of it though. I do know that Standing Stone is aware of the fact that people with 4K monitors or bad eyesight really have some issues seeing the smaller elements in the game. So it is an issue that they are aware of, but I can't say anything about when they might consider changing anything. But I know that it has been mentioned before in either a Cordovan stream or one of the streams where the dev team was there. Alright, so what am I looking for now? I'm not even sure I need to be up here. I need to find Noth. Central level of the Oathtaker's Home, which is probably downstairs. Ghost Boy, thanks for following the Loto stream. You can scale the UI, but I don't think you can scale the size of the quest tracker, can you? Does it? So, are you using a UI change then, Vals? Because you said that you can't, that you couldn't change it, but apparently you can with the basic UI. Hey, Eldolith. The quest text on the quest description stays the same. So you're talking about the little text that displays underneath the quest name, right? Or are you talking about description in the quest log? Lurking and questing. Are you on Evernight? Oh, you're on a different server. Oh, here he is. Here he is.
Have you a mind to aid my folk?
Confront Eidur. So, is he in here? No. Highest level. Hello, Chaparan. How are you doing? You may hear my boyfriend in the background. He's talking with a friend of his. And, I'm not quite sure what game they're playing. It might be Overwatch, so there might be random shouting in the background. Just so you are aware. You were at your mom's? Finally, you've met her? Have you not met your mom before, Chaparan? Congratulations! Was it good? Was it nice? You're making me want to play Lotro, so I'll load DDO instead. The quest text that you read to us. That is the text you mean. Oh! The texts for when you're talking to an NPC and you have a complete wall of text to read. That's the text that you're talking about. Mithril rot lockbox. Hold on. I need to do something. Oh, okay. Hold on. Not just yet. Eitur! Stop hitting me! I was gonna go tell my boyfriend to watch his language while I'm on the official. There we go. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Look what I found! Look what I found! Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Chaparan. I'm glad that you got to see her, though. And a Leo! We has a little Leo. He's visiting. She's really impatient, though. She doesn't want to sit on my lap. Patrick, sluta! You want to be a lap cat? Will you sit on my lap while I play Lotro? Maybe? No. She wants to sleep on my feet. No, actually, she does not. She wants to go outside again. Hold on. We has a kitty cat. Kitty cat. Could you get an invite? Sure. Hold on. Choparan. Do. There we go. Now, you're talking about this text. This here. What should have been a time of joy for my people has instead become a time of great sorrow. Sverting was a fine dwarf, and I am saddened that he could not be made to see the madness of his king. As for Eitur, he was just as swift to seek Zoreth's favor. He is naught but a lickspittle, no matter his master. Such behavior does not befit any proud dwarf. Aside from Nath and Dreri, I saw only a handful of my people leave the spire for the western ruins. Poor Freki should have been among them, but Vaskmoon's petty firehorns raised their axes against him. He has put his own foolish greed before the needs of his folk, and I shall never forgive him for that. Even so, I must speak to him at once. Where is he? It was no easy task, but I have brought Sparkoth hither unharmed. Where is Vaskmoon? You tell Gimli and Sparkoth that Vaskmoon has led an army of firehorns onto the plains of Dor Amarth. Gimli lets out an indignant snort, and Sparkoth falls silent. Bah, we came all this way to stop his quest and we haven't stopped a thing? They are very disappointed. You use a magnifying glass, which is not ideal. No, I understand that, Bells. There are some tools in Windows as well that you can use. I don't know if that's gonna show up on stream though. But you have something called Windows Magnifier. And I don't know how much of this you can see. I'm now using the magnifier and I don't know if it works like that. If you type magnifier and you look it up, basically once you start the magnifier, you can move your mouse around on your screen and it's all going to be bigger, and you can decide how much. Windows Magnifier will only show on your desktop. Okay, hold on. I can show desktop. If I do, I'm gonna do a quick desktop capture just to show you guys. Display here. Alright, so this is my, yeah, it's an accessibility function. So this is my screen right now. Actually, I need to make it a bit smaller because I've got a different resolution. This is my screen. This is my full screen. And if I open the Windows tab, so this opens up in a different screen, but I type in mag and open up the magnifier. And then things are gonna get really big. And I can click on things and the text are gonna show up. So you can adjust the sensitivity here as well. And maneuver along the walls of your screens to rotate where you are. I don't know if this would be a help to you, but at least it can enhance things a little bit. And when you're done, you can just click X on the magnifier and it's gonna be small again. Oops. Alright, see you later, Storf. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good day at work. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now, Chaparan. I'm busy questing and reading things to people, so I'm gonna do that later. It was no easy task. Okay, I'm done with this. I just need to pick a reward. Will, vitality. Yeah, that's the one. No blind? What do you mean? Can't see it? You saw it on my... Did you see that I made my desktop bigger? Did you see that at all? Because I can't see my OBS while I do it, because it makes it bigger for both of my screens. So OBS was like hiding all over. But you saw that? So you can probably also hotkey. You can probably also hotkey the magnifying glass, so you can hit it anytime a quest box like this popped up. You could see. Okay, excellent. You could probably hit it every time a box like this pops up, and then you can when you guys tag Lotro stream, I'm not the one that gets the tag. That's Cordovan. If you want to tag me, you should tag at StinePlays. This is my Twitch account. It's the one that I get highlights on. Alright, so gather pages of research in Zorath's chambers. Alright. You tried to type it, but it didn't come up? Lotro stream?
What have I done?
My name? Oh. Yeah, now it does, because I haven't been typing for a long time. I haven't been typing. I'm busy streaming. I'm not typing in Twitch chat when I'm streaming. Maybe I should be. Are things spawning when I click these, or... Oh no, this is someone else questing here. See, I knew there was something about these pages. I saw them lying around here. There we go. Oh, someone's done with the intro. We have a new kin member. We have a lot of new recruits in the kin right now. This is pretty cool. We have 80s guy, Etherith, Cancer Man, who won my 60-day game time code giveaway. Carlenzo. And also now Fraudwell, which was... Oh, I don't remember your Twitch name. Alright.
Our fortunes are lost. And
What's
our people
this?
Broken.
Travel to the
Long
mouth of the
have
abyss
we
of
toiled,
Mordath
and for
in Dor
what?
Amarth. Alright, we're heading out now. I think. Oh. Okay. I guess I've got more boxes waiting for me. Um... We're going out the tower. Thank you, Rambenus. We are currently playing in level 111 right now. Travel to the mouth of the abyss. Okay, let me... One thing that I wish was that when I open up the map and I'm inside a house like this, if I right-click, I would like my map to go one step out. Not disappear completely, but one step out. Oh, Aramith. Bad luck. But think of it this way. If you haven't got it yet, and you're willing to wait until it actually comes out with Locho points, then you might be able to get it cheaper. So look on the bright side. Oh, completed the first level of Evil Dwarf Slayer. We killed 100 dwarves in here. I started out on 0 on the steed when we went in here. Alright, are we powerful enough to pull this chunk over here? Because there's a lot of them. We can always try. Boop! Oh, he was out of line of sight. Wah! This is a lot of AoE. I love doing AoE. Minstrel is very good for AoE. Alright. So I think I need to go down to get to the exit door, right? Or does that go out? No, that doesn't lead out. Murderer. We are murdering a lot of dwarfs. So now we're heading towards the door and the exit because we're gonna go into the abyss. I also need to find page 13 and 14 in Dor Amarth. So if you guys know where those are, could you give a heads up when we are getting close so that I don't miss one? It's probably in some of the ends of the world that I haven't been yet. So now the quest for Into the Abyss is all the way over there. That means I'm gonna go by the quest as well. That means I'm gonna go by the Black Book quest, which I think I'm going to stop by when I get there. So I can do them in that order. Because that's the lowest level quest that I have currently. It's 108. Oh, a random person. Covadil. I wonder why it's not showing this quest first, because this quest seems to be closer, but it's showing the ones that are behind it. The story is much better than you imagined. That is nice. We have a Kinney who, I don't know if Fanta just joined the game for the first time or if he's coming back. But he's saying in Kinchat that the story is much better than he imagined. The first time you do the epic is a very, very nice time. Oh, wild solo kill on this bridge. Let's nuke it down a bit. I wonder how well you will do on a guardian here. Alright, now I have the black book on my left-hand side over here. I need to go across. Oh wait, here. I'm gonna try not to fall into lava this stream because that's happened to me 3 or 4 times from my past few streams. I have accidentally stepped on a location where you start sliding into lava pits. And it's not recommended. It's nice and warm, but you smell like bacon afterwards, so... Oh! Now I see it! Storflin showed me this. He asked me to check the top of this rock. He asked if I saw that. Now I do, because now I'm on that part of the quest. I see the sword. That's cool. Numenorians seem to be gathering around the spear. We need to kill a few. Let's pick a few off. Alright, let's see how fast I can manage to not die with these. Okay, good. I was worried. I was standing here alone. Oh, you brought friends. Excellent. Ooh, I should be careful. I should be careful. I should be very, very careful. Eek. Oop. 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 Okay. This is good. I'm surviving now. All good. No problem. I finished the quest. I see a wounded devoted of the order and should confront him. I don't know which one that was. It's probably one of these. Confront the wounded devoted. Oh, he's on the other side. First death on Gladden. Guardian in Mordor at 106. Forgot your character had such a big range. Was fighting an Uruk enforcer. Used it and got 5 mobs. Oh, you forgot War Chant had a long range. Accidental big pull, Eldolith? Are you questing alone on your Guardian? How quickly do you kill things on the Guardian? Hello, the second geek. Welcome.
Halt and listen.
Sauron is still alive, you fool. Ha! That is, the Dark Lord shall return. The Order of the Eye shall see to it. The devoted member of the Order tries to move and winces. Do you not know the greatness of Sauron? Thy day comes when those who seek to topple all the Dark Lord has accomplished shall beg for forgiveness. You're a new player, started this morning. Second Geek, welcome to the game. Which server did you choose? I hope you enjoy. Now I need to defeat the Order of the Eye Devoted again. Alright, so I'll probably very soon finish the Numenorian's Deed as well. I'm missing like 38 for the advanced one. I do have a YouTube, but I do not upload there very frequently. And it's mostly not Lotro. It's mostly coloring videos or other things. Things that I do on my personal channel and not here. But if you do go to the Lotro YouTube, you will find all the streams that I have ever done on Lotro stream. And also a lot of other streamers that also stream on the Lotro team that have been streaming that do export their videos to YouTube. So you can rewatch old streams on there as well. Just follow the link that Alolith triggered there. Of course, Geek! Ask all the questions you want as long as they are appropriate. What have you learned from these men around the spire? They worship Sauron, but he is dead. You explain that the men call themselves the Order of the Eye, and that they seem to believe they possess the power to restore the Dark Lord. Certainly they are delusional with hopes of grandeur and power. They hold on to what is certainly lost. What is left for them in here in Mordor, and why do they worship the Spear of Eyegloss? This armor looks cool if you got the whole set. Which one are you wearing? That does look cool. Do you need to buy all the expansions to access Mordor? Or are they all standalone? Yeah, they're all standalone. You can choose to skip expansions if you want to. You only need to get up to a certain level to be able to play them, but you can do that without the other expansions as well. Rembenis, you can just search for my Twitch name, StinePlays. Alright, we gotta confront the wounded devoted again. You guys are killing things so fast.
You there.
You confront the devoted member of the Order of the Eye and ask him why they seek the spear. You know not the story. Indeed you are a fool, but I shall enlighten thee. In Sauron's great trickery, an elf bearing this mighty spear fell into the Dark Lord's trap. The elf perished, releasing the spear from his grasp. Many thought the spear lost, but it was not. For the Dark Lord knew of it. When his strength returned, Sauron retrieved the spear and kept it high in his tower as a remembrance to all who dare defy his rule. Rabokor, the leader of our sect, shall soon scale the spire and hold the spear in his hands. You decide you must find this Rabokor and show the Order of the Eye that the spear can never be wielded by them. Let us show them. We now need to find Rogren on the road to the Great Abyss. East of the road. The Minstrel is the most original healer you've seen in any MMOs, and you love it so far? You know, we share a common feeling then. I also love the Minstrel. The Minstrel wasn't the first character that I played in Lotro. I started off with a Hunter, as very many people do, because it's an easy class to get into, and a lot of people like to play archers. They like to be Legolas. So I started out as that as well, and only when I came back to the game after a longer break I decided to make a Minstrel, and I have definitely never regretted that decision because the Minstrel is now my favorite character to play.
Stay back.
You won't get me! Invisible foes flitting all about us. You can't see them, but they can see you. They're all around. Stay back! I'll kill you! Well, that's not nice. What are you doing out here, Chriswise? In point of fact, what am I doing here? I last remember standing on the road somewhere near Lugash, but that is many miles away, is it not? I remember. The color drains from his face. My friends, I think I attacked them. I didn't mean to do it, but there was such an overwhelming feeling of... I do not know how to describe it. My will was overmastered. Did I think I had the strength of Gondor? I was driven to madness like a common orc and set upon my fellows. I am shamed, Chriswise. I did not understand the potency of Sauron's evil, even after his fall. The lands that he touched remain marred by the memory of him. I must find my friends and apologize. I hope they will understand that I was not myself. I have to leave this place. I am not equal to it. Alright, see you later, Kafsko. Middle-earth needs more cowbell. Mutopian, did you know you can craft yourself a minstrel cowbell instrument and use that in combat? You can like be... The solution is always more cowbell. You can craft yourself cowbells. I don't think you can have cowbells for every level though, but at certain levels you can definitely run around with a cowbell instrument as your weapon of choice. And the sounds coming from the minstrel attacks will vary depending on the instrument that you're wielding. I'm currently using a harp, which is a little bit easier to listen to than a cowbell or a bagpipe. I got so sick of the bagpipe I had to switch. But I also have, around with me, I have a... Where's my other weapon? I thought I had it somewhere. Here. I also have the flute. Cowbells don't go ding-a-ling. They go talk, talk, talk. If Lotra works for you, then you will be play all the classes eventually. Alt armor? Alt army? Yeah. I got 14 characters on the server, and there is only, what, 11 classes? Using a bow drum at the moment, but always mentor people in the cowbell when it's on cooldown. Yeah, gotta get more cowbell. You just rolled a high elf minstrel, and yes, she is amazing. The minstrel is really, really powerful, especially early game as well. I loved playing the minstrel at lower levels. I still love playing it, but it was so strong and powerful early levels. We have found Rabokor. Hello. Peekaboo! This is what I do. I scare people to death. High elf hunter can res? You're so happy! All the high elves have a res. Bring the corrupted idol near Eyegloss. Alright. I'm gonna go up to Mordath in the corner here as well to see if I can complete that other quest. High Elf Warden would be the complete package. Yeah. I have a High Elf Captain. This is a place that I have fallen down previously. I was gonna take a screenshot down here, and I accidentally fell over the cliff. We have a clip of that somewhere. You love the Runekeeper personally? Yeah, that is also on my list of classes to play. And the Lore Master, I really like having pets. I am an animal lover, so I do like the idea. The Second Geek, thanks for following the Lotro stream. There's a couple of clips of that in my Discord, yeah. This is a mighty big chasm, Chriswise. Sauron's sorcery must have been holding more than his... Oh! Did someone just fly off the cliff? Choparan. I can probably reach you there for a res. Hold on. You're drowning? Well, it looks to me like you're attached to the cliff. I don't know if that one reached you, but I tried. So they have not come this way then. Good. After studying more of Zorath's notes, Smakorth has learned of a new passage into the dungeons of Barad-dûr, and even better, it is not one of much to use to those cultists in the tower. Gimli draws a coil of rope from his belt. Aye, that's right. We're going down right here. Really? If Zorath's notes were correct, there should be a rocky landing about 20 yards down. If they weren't, well, at least we'll find out just how deep this abyss is. Gimli ties the rope around a nearby boulder and tests its strength. Well, are you coming, Chriswise? I would hate to go on such an adventure by myself. This is interesting. I need to be solo to do this, so I'm gonna hop out of the group. This is interesting. I'm looking forward to this. Ooh, look at that. That is very, very deep. Oh! We're down here now. Cliff diving as a quest? Interesting. Doesn't happen every day. Can't remember if it's still the case, but you think you can unlock the Runekeeper and Warden by buying the Moria expansion? Yes, you can. If you get Moria, you also get the Runekeeper class and the Warden class. Hello, Druid's Fire! How are you doing? It's quiet here, Chriswise. If Vaskmoon and the Firehorns came to this place, they did so by another way. Knowing Vaskmoon, he probably marched his army right up to the gates of Barad-dûr. Ha! There will be no tales of proud dwarves this day, my friend. Vaskmoon's pride does his folk no good at all. Now, we must go find some sign of him, or his folk before we are discovered. Let us go. Make sure you don't let the NPC do too much damage. Ooh, thanks for the warning. Oh, this is the one that Fecla's got stuck in, isn't it? This is the one that Fecla's got stuck in. Don't let the NPC do too much damage. So don't let Gimli do too much damage? I thought that a way of bugging quests was to do things too quickly. You dyed your hair, Druids? You gotta post pictures in Slack. We want to see. You was busy taking pictures and then the NPC died too much and it bugged you? Do too much damage or take too much damage? Do too much. Hello. Oh, I gotta see that. NPC did too much damage to the thing you fight. Okay. And you were too busy taking pictures. I'll probably fail this quest. I will probably fail this quest. I can already tell. I will probably bug it. Let us see where it leads. Yeah, let's see what's happening down here. I've been here before. Alright, this is when I go into get ready mode. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Those weren't here earlier. These were not here earlier. We only had the big one, didn't we? Look at the eyes of that thing. What is all this? Vaskmoon and the Firehorns must have come through here, for the trail of dead has led us to this chamber. Look, the passage descends even further. Oh no, Chriswise, don't you dare think I've become jealous. Whatever this place might be, it is no Khazad-dûm. Ah, but something here leaves me uneasy, my friend. Does it seem to you that that statue is looking at us? Because it sure seems so to me. Are we gonna fight that thing? I am curious and intrigued. Ooh. Whoa! Oh! Be gone, dwarf. That looks cool. Oh yeah. Remnant of the Dark Lord. Alright, let me do some damage. Let me do some damage here. As if it was planned, the Dwarf King leads his people into certain doom. He shall not find the ring he seeks, but he will find the rings that were lost. He's T-posing? What is T-posing? What is T-posing? Oh, the thing that you do? Where you put your feet up in the air? With your weird character emotes? Threats to the very end, eh? The rings that were lost. It's some sort of trap, you think? Oh. That one. The ones that the bears do. The neutral T-pose position. Default model. Right. Like the bears in Rohan. Some kind of trap. I don't like the sound of this at all. We're going to need more than you, or if Vasmoon and the Firehorns went down there, and if you ask me, we shouldn't wait around for those eye-mad cultists to find us either. Let us return to the ruins of Dingarth and tell Legolas and the stout axes of what we have learned. Okay. I didn't fail the quest! Yes! Small victories. You were calling it the crucifixion pose, but T-pose makes sense. Yeah. T-poses to allow the 3D modelers to wrap and align textures and stuff easier. You'd say the best time to do screenies in there would be when Gimli has the quest ring waiting for you to talk to him again? Yeah. That would be perfect. Arnueth is... Oh, you got Discord working? I'm gonna see if there's more solo stuff first. So, are you in the Discord server? 80s guy? Let me see. Discord.gg/StinePlays. This game has been out for 10 years. It has the 10-year anniversary this year, and we also got the Mordor expansion. Since the dawn of the first age. No service at the moment. Okay, so if you look in Kin Chat, you'll find the link to mine, and once you enter there, you will be served with default permissions. So once you're in there, you click on the general channel. That's normally where you end up, and then you just say hi, and one of my mods can fix the permissions for you. And we do have a separate Lotro channel in there that you can talk in. So into the abyss. So Vasmoon has led them into the Mordath and into a trap laid by Sauron himself. The Order of the Eye has sent many of its numbers into the Black Pit in search of the hidden vault, and now Vasmoon and the Firehorns have traveled there. Is this the making of a new war for Mordor, or had Sauron worked to ensure that he did not fall alone? Perhaps it is neither. Whether it is this day or another, Vasmoon and the Firehorns must be freed from their delusions. He leads them down a treacherous path, and I do not think whatever it is in that vault shall set all to rights. But in the meantime, my folk will keep close watch on the abyss. When the time comes, we hope that you and Gimli would stand with us against whatever evils lurk in the Mordath. So, this is the prequel for the raid, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, there's gonna be a raid down there. Into the abyss. That's pretty cool. We have done a good thing for these dwarves, Chriswise. If they had rescued Vasmoon themselves, as Zoreth had hoped, I do not believe it would be any different. Perhaps worse, but certainly not better. It is a sorry fate that Sauron devised for Vasmoon, and I refuse to abandon hope that he still might be freed from the ring's influence. If that day should come, we must honor the dwarves who fell in service of their king. We must honor those whose blood was spilled to ensure the freedom of the dwarves of Mordor. Spakorth and those who still call themselves Stout Axes have sworn oaths to keep watch on the lands of Dor Amarth while our friends and allies remain here, and once that is done, I shall escort them to Erebor myself. Gimli bows deeply before you. You have done me and the dwarves of Mordor a great honor. And I get better armor. I do like the look of these. They look really nice. Crowbite wins the internet for the day. With the comments. Yeah. The Rift, the Throne of the Dread Terror, the Abyss. These are not friendly places to visit. No. But it is very fun places to kill stuff.
They approach. Defend us!
Queen Kia, thank you for following the Locho stream. These armors look cool though. I want the medium armor set. That looks excellent. Looks cooler than the light one. Chriswise, I have seen something terrible along the road to Durthrang. A few spiders scuttled too near the ruins from Lhingris, and I was reminded at once of Mirkwood and the tales of my father, Thranduil. In an age now past, he battled against a terrible spider, itself only a child of one of even greater, the great spider queen, Ungvetari. It has been over 3,000 years since my father heard her terrible name spoken by one of the Nazgul, but I fear a creature so terrible and so near to the lands of the enemy had strength enough to persist long beyond the years of men. I must go into Lhingris and seek the source of the evil within the Ethel Duath. If you wish to join me, I shall wait for a time near the road to Durthang, but do not tarry over long. Legolas wants us to go search for spiders. I got a new title, Warrior of the Doomfold. You have conquered much in Dor Amarth. I have completed a certain amount of quests, 40 quests, and that completes the first part of Dor Amarth as well. Ooh! If you complete all the deeds in here, you get a black steel key. That's cool. Do you get that for Udun as well? Probably. I would guess. Deeds of Dor Amarth. Slayer of Udun. Oh, I don't think I've completed. No for Udun? No? Really? That seems odd.
They approach. Defend us!
Livradoch! Thanks for following the Locho stream. We're gonna see if there are more quests here. I still have some quests left over there. I'm not gonna abandon those. I'll still do them. They are 109. I still need to go talk to Covadil along the road. And I still have that quest. Right. Ithgol also says, you have been of great help to us. When you have done all that you wish in Dor Amarth, I ask you to aid others in our company. Some have gone ahead of us and will surely seek assistance, as the lands beyond here are neither welcoming nor hospitable. Speak to them when you have a moment. A small group has recently headed towards Talath Urui, and your friend Legolas is about to venture into Lhingris. I am sure your companionship would be most welcomed. Oh, this is the choice. Someone told me about this. When you get to a certain point, you get to choose if you're gonna venture into Lhingris or Talath Urui. Alright. I'll do both, I just don't know which one I'll do first. I was just about to depart. Do you wish to accompany me to Lhingris? Will I be teleported there once I complete this quest? It doesn't say. It doesn't say that I will be teleported, but... Lhingris is level 110 and Talath Uru is 112. Okay, thank you, fella. I'll probably go to Lhingris first. Now, I do have a quest to talk with both of them. You can show it to Patsy. My boyfriend has arachnophobia. Continue quest. And then talk to the other guy about Talath Urui. Is he not here? Beyond the burning plain. Oh, he's over there. Okay, never mind. Yeah. I am first, though, going to finish the quest that we started over here. If you guys still have the group up, then yes, I would like an invite. Thank you. So now I must go to Lugash, which is this quest. So chapter 2.4. That's good. I like completing the book quest first. You pressed the wrong button? Alright. Invite jump button too, please. We're about to ride back to Lugash. You know what? I should probably go on a war stage for this because it goes a little bit faster. There's a lot of riding in this region. There are long distances. Right. Time to read mail then. Really? Jump button? You think it's fun to send me loot boxes, huh? Well, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna unlock them all, eventually. I just need to make like 30 characters to hold them all. What is this? Just sending me every single box that you get? You're excited that I'm soon approaching these super awesome looking areas? Hey, I thought this place looked pretty cool. I thought this place looked pretty cool with the statues. They are really awesome. You're gonna save up your pennies and buy a bunch of mithril coins to unlock all the ride spots? Ah. Bunch of mithril. Why not just ride there, Coldfels? I'm still not earning any more Alliance stuff, though. Like, I was gonna do, like, a lot of Alliance stuff on this stream, but it appears you can only do so much at a time. You got more? Hey, don't ask a hoarder if she wants more. I'll gather them all up and put them on a character, and then I'll show you how many of those I've got. Alliance is mostly from dailies. So those are dailies that I haven't discovered yet, then probably, because I don't know where I would get more Alliance dailies. Probably an area that's 110, right? So it's an area where I'm not yet. That I've not yet gone to. You're gonna kill Thormurg and Udin? Alright, good luck. Here is Covadil.
You saved Rogreen from himself.
I am crafting up my allegiance thing, but that's like one item per 18 hours. I have crafted it already. You saved Rogrim from himself? I'm glad to hear it, and your story confirms to me something I had suspected. Sauron instructed his servants to build him a kingly castle, a stronghold on a hill that was called Amon Dur. Over the long passage of years, his servants expanded the castle to cover all of the hill, and it grew with new construction until it towered into the air. It became Barad-dûr, the Dark Tower, and reached so high that only Sauron's magic could keep it aloft. But the tower did not only reach skyward. Beneath Barad-dûr, the orcs delved fathomless dungeons for their masters, until the arid Lithui were riddled with pits and chasms. When the tower fell, the land gave way, and a great abyss opened where the Barad-dûr once stood. Sauron's dungeons were exposed to the sky, the abyss of Mordrath. Covadil shivers. Knowledge can be frightening. Anyway, Sauron may be gone, but he dwelt at Barad-dûr for so long that the land has not forgotten him. It sounds to me as if he left his impression on the abyss and the lands around it. You should find Mithrandir and tell him this, and I think it is time I return to the House of Lore. I am not afraid of danger, in moderation, but this is more than moderately terrifying. 'Cause you're lazy? Bring on the mithril coins! Alright, so now I must speak to Mithrandir. The other way? Is he back at the gate again? He's back at the gate, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Okay, so I'm gonna port to Udun. I think that's the fastest place. Do we have a nearby quest over here first, though? We do. I do have one quest over there. That is the Eyeglass quest. Bring the corrupted idol near Eyeglass. Let's do that first. Finish up that one. We might have to go back to Barad-dûr, though, at some point. Probably. You're gonna sick the mithril coin police on you, Coldfells. There were some prisoner cells in Barad-dûr. I'm sure they have a good place for Coldfells in there. We freed up some spots previously. You'd be a bad streamer. You do all day would be farming LP for unlocking stuff. Hey, Coldfells, I'm sure people would love to watch how you do that as well. Don't tell yourself that you would be a bad streamer before you try it out. Maybe you'll love it, and maybe people will love watching you. Dor Amarth. Well, is there an Amon Amarth? I don't know. Ooh! The idol disintegrates in your hands as you hold it up. Cannot be. You held the scared idol of our sect up to the spear, and now it is gone? Sacred idol, not the scared idol. Why would Sauron keep such an object of destruction when he could never use it? You tell the devoted member of the Order to share what he has seen today. No more shall we worship such a horrid object. I feel sickened being near it. If only I had the strength to slay you, elf. If only I could cut your head off. Dor Amarth, lol.
I am not sure.
Amon Amarth is Elvish for Mount Doom. Oh. Yes. Yes, there is. Right here. Right here. Spoiler alert! Chriswise, I am not sure if we should scale the spire either. I have been thinking about it and would like to speak with Hithgol. Let us return to him and hear his thoughts on the matter. I know, we have come to this way, but you must trust me. I have trusted you many times. Now let us depart. Alright, so talk to Hithgol, who is back at the camp, is he? Alright. Fastest way to go there would probably be to first go to Udun and then Swift. I'm gonna guess. So, checking this quest is someplace else, isn't it? A spider? Yeah, that's a different quest. That's in... This is in Lhingris, so I'm gonna stop tracking this. The search for the spider... Queen. This is also in Lhingris, so I'm gonna remove this. Beyond the Burning Plain, that was a different one. Not gonna do that yet. Chapter and Eyeglass. Wasn't there a different quest string somewhere? Right, so... let's go to Udun. Talk to Gandalf first. Because that one we just need to ride back and forth instead of having to go to Udun twice. Isn't what Stine is using a bug from using skins? What do you mean a bug? Quite interesting to see the maps in live. Such a long time since we discovered the original dev map of Mordor. Affects map opening across all the screen. My UI skin changes the size of the map so that the aspect ratio is actually correct and not stretched. Yeah. It's not a bug, it's intentional. It will actually make it so that you can see the map the way it's meant to be with a picture and not be stretched to your screen. I wish that it was centered though. That would be nice. But it also allows me to ride around sometimes without having to close the map, so it's quite neat sometimes. What are the perks of being a VIP? If you wait until I'm done writing, I'm gonna find a link for you.
Defend us!
Where you can compare all the different account levels. So we have four or five different account levels actually. But there is only 3 of them that you can actively get right now. So you have the free-to-play, which you don't pay anything for. And then you have the premium tier, which you unlock as soon as you spend money in the game. As soon as you purchase Locha points, as soon as you purchase an expansion. Any purchase you do for real money will automatically upgrade your account from a free-to-play to a premium account, even though you do not go VIP. Thank you, Elda. That was the one that I was looking for. The account type comparison table from the Locha Wiki. That one is very useful to seeing what you do get in each of the tiers.
What have I done?
That has a pretty good description, and I do hope that that is up to date. Thanks for following the Locho stream. Alright, Mithrandir.
Something has happened.
The tidings you bring of Barad-dûr do not surprise me, but they will need to await proper consideration. Something has happened. A messenger has come.
He wishes to speak to the King of Gondor. I do not think that is wise.
He has come to the Black Gate under a flag of peace, and he decides to speak to the King of Gondor. I do not think that is wise. I ask that you speak with this emissary on Aragorn's behalf, Chriswise. Remember that he is not to be harmed, and it would be imprudent to be rude, but learn what he wants, and then present his requests to Aragorn. Who is this? Who this? Who this? Yadafal.
I bring a message from Dulgabeth, the Black Word of Mordor and heir of Sauron.
I am Yadafal. I bring a message from Dulgabeth, the Black Word of Mordor and heir of Sauron. I was commanded to bring my message directly to the King of Gondor. Yadafal's face twists with hatred, but it soon gives way to doubt. I will not return with my task uncompleted. The message is this. Dulgabeth, once Mouth of Sauron, but now Sauron's heir, requests an audience with the king or steward of Gondor. I am to bring him to the bones of Barad-dûr, where Dulgabeth will meet him and propose terms of the peace. Deliver him this message, and I will bring him to Dulgabeth. Dun dun dun. Interesting. Talk to Aragorn at the Black Gate. Is he this way or that way? That way. Over here. Oh, there he is.
I do not trust this emissary or Dulgabeth, his master.
I do not trust this emissary or Dulgabeth, his master. But I do wish to hear the terms he would propose. I suspect they will be no more acceptable than the last, though these come not from Sauron, but from a servant made bold by the absence of his former lord. I can trust only you with this responsibility, Chriswise. Will you treat with Dulgabeth on my behalf? Tell the emissary you speak with my voice and my authority. Ho ho ho! No, I think we just got promoted. I just think we got a promotion.
You speak with the king's voice.
Bah. Is the king of Gondor so cowardly that he dares not stand before Dolgabeth in all his majesty? He sends others where he is too frightened to go? This does not surprise me. You then, I will bring. We go to Barad-dûr where my master waits. Promotion! And this I can only do in a solo. I'll be right back, guys.
You speak with the king's voice.
Promotion! We also have a floating reindeer mount right now.
Remain on your guard, my friend.
More responsibility, same poor wage. Yay, promotion.
This embassy will not be without danger.
The music in here is pretty epic though. Let's just take a moment and appreciate this.
What have I done?
You, sir, or miss, have followed the Loto stream. I believe to be a good choice. Welcome. Follow me, Emissary of Gondor. You have a messenger's protection for now, but if you stray too far, it will go badly for you. Being killed instead of the king is hardly a promotion. Hey. I'm a minstrel. I don't die. I just scream at things until they die. You notice the Lone Lands music resembles a Dexter soundtrack? Oh, look here. Welcome party. Interesting. I was about to say, what is wrong with their feet? Why do they stand so wide with their feet? Behold, Dolgabeth. Wait. Who dis? What is this? Who art thou? He's gonna start reciting poetry now. Ancient poetry. Oh, he's also showing off his pretty teeth. He's been to the dentist today too. Oop, too close. Hello? I'm down here. You don't see anything because of that mask. You need to get that sorted. I care not for thy name or thy titles. Thou art not the king of Gondor. Thou art one of the Eldar, and not the first, considered to Barad-dûr. Many are the bones of my kin collected beneath the tower, and none remember them, but I sought the king, not thou. Has Yadafal failed on his simple duty, or has the king proven craven? Dolgabeth sneers. So thou art the Mouth of Gondor. The king fears to approach me and sends his servant instead. See? He knows what's going on. And sends his servant instead. Thou claimest to speak with his voice? Pah! I hear the cowardice in it. He would love Agmar. He would. Listen then, Mouth of Gondor, to my plea. Lord Sauron ruled through domination and sought conquest of all. The designs of Sauron's heir are not so wide. I desire only Mordor. Oh, really? I will rule Mordor as sovereign. The king of Gondor will recognize my rule of this land. In all things save the ordering of Mordor, I will be subservient to the wishes of thy king. This offer has a price, a small cost for what thy king will gain. There are 1 or 2 small matters that must be resolved. Does it involve hobbits? The King of Gondor must help me put down these challenges to my rule. Others of the Gurziol are active in Mordor and must be slain. They cannot retain the artifacts and sorceries they stole from the Dark Lord. There is another matter. The one who calls himself the captain of the pit, Ugrukor, has dispatched forces to Cirith Ungol. The tower is near to Gondor, and Ugrukor poses a threat to thy kingdom. I want Gondor to destroy this detachment, and Ugrukor who commands it. Yes, it does, Crowmate. Looks like a hobbit's under there, lifting up his cloak. Let there be peace between thy kingdom and mine. If that keeps on happening, maybe we could take a screenshot and then Photoshop a hobbit in there. Yep. There we go. I got 2 screenshots, so post a picture of your hobbit in my Discord and we can put it under there. I have given thee my offer, Mouth of Gondor. Now it is thy duty to present it to thy king. May he accept it with haste. He would be a fool to do otherwise. Crowmate, behave. You will return with me to the Black Gate, and you will relay my master's offer to the King of Gondor. I will then return with his acceptance. This could have been resolved more easily, were your king not so craven. Colfels. What did the Mouth of Sauron propose this time, Chriswise? I doubt the terms of his peace are any more acceptable than they were before the downfall of Sauron. You describe Dol-Gabeth's offers of peace, and Aragorn maintains a sullen expression while he listens to your account. When you have finished, a slight smile lightens his features. You would not think he was on the losing side of the conflict with these terms, would you? His master lost the war, and all we have to do is wrap up Sauron's lamb with a festive bow and gift it to his former servant? Actually, there is more than that. The Mouth also wants us to help him put down the several challenges to his rule. Have any one sovereignty with less effort than this, Chriswise? I reject his terms, as you knew I would. I will not elevate any of Sauron's servants, whether they swear allegiance to my rule or not. Dol-Gabeth and the others like him were evil under Sauron, and they are evil now. Tell the emissary I am not interested in his offer, and return to me when he has gone. Ah, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. He's gonna be mad.
So the King of Gondor is not only a coward, he is a fool as well.
He has placed his own seal on the order of his death. It is no matter to me. Dol-Gabeth will remember this when he has conquered all of Mordor and comes to Gondor to finish what Sauron had begun. Sure, maybe I should mount up. That would be faster.
Dol-Gabeth has given us a weapon to use against him.
Dol-Gabeth revealed the matter about which he is concerned, and by so doing he has given us a valuable weapon to use against him. The weapon is information, Chriswise.
I believe you learned 2 useful pieces of information from Dol-Gabeth.
The first is this: the forces of Mordor are not unified, and they might be turned against one another. Indeed, they may already be doing so on their own, without our assistance. He seems most concerned about his rival, who sent forces to reinforce Cirith Ungol. This rival is the one called Ugrukor, the captain of the pit, and I have heard tell of him before. He is cruel and without mercy, and it was he who promised the Thandrim of Durthan peace and gave them slaughter instead. The second piece of information Dulgabeth unwittingly gave to us might not be as immediately useful, but I want to learn what it signifies. He spoke of the Gurzil, and the name makes me uneasy for its evocation of the Nazgul, but the 9 are slain, destroyed alongside Sauron, and few could rival them in malice or power, but we should tread carefully near any remainder of them. I understand that Eorzen, the wily, refused my offer of a place in Gondor and has been haunting the pass of Cirith Gorgor just inside the Black Gate. See what he makes of the information we have learned, Chriswise, and follow that knowledge where it leads. Hey Sarah, thank you very much! If you do love this stream, the best thing that you can do for me is go follow me on my personal channel as well. Here's the link. That is the best thing that you can do to support me personally. How far away is this? 300. Okay, very close. So for those of you who are new to this channel, and if you don't know how this works, thank you. This is a channel where a whole bunch of awesome streamers stream every day. We have a calendar down below. If you scroll down a little bit below the video, you can click there to go to the Google Calendar. You can see which streamer streams on this channel every day of the week. We each have our own time slot, and the time slots that aren't filled might be filled at random by whoever chooses to take them. So Eldoleth also links the schedule there, and if you want to follow all the streamers who are currently on the Loto stream, then you can go to that final link that came from the Gandalf command, twitch.tv/team/Loto streams. Then you can follow the team, and you can open that up in Twitch, and you can see whoever who's on the team is live at the moment.
Feeling lingering about.
The final banner is here. It looks amazing. Oh, that's awesome, druids. I can't wait to see it. I saw Yadifal ride away, muttering curses to himself. I take it that Gondor didn't surrender to his master. Amusing. I never liked him or any of Dulgabeth's knights. You ask Eorzen what he knows of Ugrukor and of the Gurzul. Ah, I know enough. Ugrukor and Dulgabeth hate each other. If they spent less time quarreling between themselves and more time opposing Gondor, the war might have gone differently. They say that once, long ago, Ugrukor plotted to ambush and murder Dulgabeth and place the blame on Gondor. Sauron learned of it before the plan could be executed, and he fed all of Ugrukor's servants to the fire. When he was the only one left, Sauron held him to the flames. The pain was to serve both as punishment and as a reminder to not plot against Sauron's chosen servant. It left Ugrukor scarred and twisted on the outside as already he was on the inside. How do I know this? To this day, Ugrukor still speaks of it. While Sauron lived, the captain of the pit knew not to move against Dulgabeth, but now Sauron is gone. It cannot be long before his simmering revenge comes to a boil, and one of them will die at the hands of the other. As for the Gurzul, I know the name, but nothing more. Why don't you ask your wizard? All times Eastern. Yes, the calendar is all times Eastern. We do have a banner that pops up on this scene where you now see my face in my game when we go offline, so it's server time Eastern.
I leave the choice of path to you, my friend.
I have just finished speaking of the Gurzil to Harthalen, as Eorzen well knows. I will not repeat myself for the amusement of one such as he, Chriswise. Speak to Harthlin to learn what we know of them, which is admittedly quite little. I leave the choice of path to you. Learning of Ugrukor and Cirith Ungol will take you into Lhingris. This dwarf, Atli, has designs on exploring Lhingris, and he will accompany you there. I believe exploration of the Gurzil will require exploring to the south of Orodruin, in Talath Urui. Hartalin wishes to go there and will accompany you thither. Follow both of these leads to their ends, and we will be well equipped to deal with Dulgabeth. So basically, I need to do all these things before I continue with the Black Book. Yes, server time is EDT or EST because SSG is located in Massachusetts. Massachusetts. So...
We do not know very much about...
Mithrandir spoke at length to me about the Gurzul, but much of what he had to say was speculation. We do not know very much about them. They seem to have been black Numenorians that swore to serve Sauron during the later years of the Second Age, before the last alliance of elves and men besieged Barad-dûr. Many were the cruel men who sought to serve the Dark Lord in those days, but few only won his favor. Mithrandir would not say now how he came to know this, but he believed Sauron bled his favorites with the edge of Gulthok, his prized Morgul knife. They need no longer fear the passage of time, for by this act they were made deathless. They are like to the Nazgul, but lesser in power, and unlike those wraiths, they can be slain. There will be no returning from death for such as they. I understand you wish to add to our knowledge concerning the Gurzul. I will travel with you into Talath Urui. Let us first find the settlement of Fushaumbal. Reports indicate it's a lawless settlement on the southwestern side of Rodrun. I have heard a lot about Fushaumbal. I have heard a lot about that. Have we met before? You have a familiar face for an elf, but it is hard to say for certain. Now, if you were a spider, I would remember every detail and count the days until I could clear you from the face of this Middle Earth. I believed my days were soon to be over, but I have experienced a resurgence of health and vigor. Griswise, I heard that the land of Mordor was opened and the Dark Lord defeated, and that meant little to me. But when news came to me of a valley in the shadow of Morgai fence that was crawling with spiders, I had no choice but to take notice. I understand that you have business in Lhingris. I do as well, for I must introduce the crawling terrors of the Valley of the Webs to the axe of Atli Spiderbane. I will not waste the renewed vigor of my twilight years staying at home. To adventure, Chriswise, let us enter Lhingris, either from the fortress of Durthrang or the other passes, and we will see what waits us from there. Atli for President of the Dwarves. This is what you've been waiting for, Chromite. This is totally what you've been waiting for. I don't know if I have to go back and talk to Aragorn. I don't know if he's still here. Don't think so. Maybe? Hold on. Where am I? There I am. No. Not yet. Atli Spiderbane was in Moria. Wasn't he? I believe he was. So now... I still need to go talk to the ruins. Not talk to the ruins, but talk to the dude in the ruins. To finish this quest. And then we're gonna venture into Lhingris. We are going to venture into Lhingris. I am looking forward to that. Yeah, he was all the way back in Archit as well. In the very beginning of the introduction quests. Yeah, he's in Archit. Starter area near Bree for the men. The race of men. He's only in Archit? I seem to have at least heard his name elsewhere. I thought it was in Moria as well. Fellas up for Lhingris. Alright, we'll see how... Oh, no! This is me riding on a war steed, okay? And sending whispers to people at the same time. Yeah. Let me go here. Ruins of Dengarth. I shall invite people as soon as I'm heading to Lhingris. He has a Helagrod quest though. You went on the wiki and it says only Archit at least. He does have a Helagrod quest. Well, if he has a Helagrod quest, it seems to me like he's somewhere else as well. Alright, invites for Lhingris. I won't be going straight there. I will finish the quest that I have here first, but I will invite you guys. Legolas has spoken to me and explained why we must not retrieve the Spear of Aeglas from the top of the spire it rests upon in Dor Amarth. Though it pains me not to remove the sacred weapon from the elves from Mordor, I must agree with him. Alright, so this is about the spear. And I'll finish this. So nice. No spoilers. No spoilers! No spoilers! I'm glad you liked it though, Ingelena. So... quests. Not this one. I'm still missing the pages. You have to go to Orchard to get the Helagrog quest. Oh, do you now? It only took me a couple seconds to figure out that it was your nickname, Ingelena. I didn't recognize it. That's why I said no spoilers. If I had known it was you, then I wouldn't have had to say anything. Because you know my ways. Scout the location for spiders. Yes, that is what we must do. We must ride into Lhingris. Are you ready, Crowmite? First look into Lhingris. I barely have any inventory space left, but that's fine. Oh! Starting out well, I see. Who's this? Not someone we know, but here's a page. Is that a page of... Ooh, that's page 13. Does that mean that I'll find the last page over here as well? Page 12, I mean. I'm missing one page. Oh, layers. So we leave behind Dor Amarth and we enter Lhingris. You hear many stories about that place. Some say it's horrible, others say they love it. You're kind of excited to go? That's good. That's very good. This is interesting. It reminds me of Angmar at first glance with the sky. Oh wow, that is huge. Brood Mother? Hello. Oh, and lots of small spiders. Yeah, surprise, surprise, there is a spider slayer deed. Wow, there's a lot of spiders here. It really looks cool. Look at all the spider webs. Oh, Kaffisko is here. Hello. You had to be on top of me for me to see you. Wow, okay. Let's, spiderlings. This will be like a tough place with a lot of swarming stuff. Fluffy! We got fluffy trees with, lots and lots of spiders. Brr, spiders, no thanks. They do them too well in Lotro. Way too well in some places. I know what you mean. Better keep your poison potions ready here. I do like this region. I need to find Atli. Maggots. Oh. Oh, there he is. I see a big beard. Atli calls for you to halt and smells the air. Ah, do you smell that? That is the reek.
His eyes, you are revealed.
That one almost got me. Do you smell that? That is the reek of spider you smell. Every one of the creatures have a different and distinctive odor, and they are all most foul. When you have fought the terrors for as long as I have, you learn to identify such things. We will handle my business first, and then continue on to yours. Let us slay spiders, as many as we can. Then we will find this tower you seek. Kirith Ungol, did you say? We will go there when we have left a trail of dead spiders behind us, and when we come back this way, we can tread upon them like a carpet. Ha 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 ha. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Is there anything... Oh, treasure cache behind here. Thank you. Yep, I see it. Mmm, smells of spiders. Does this one count for the Lhingris one? Yeah, it does. I still haven't found all the others. I should have noted down which ones I found. Where are you guys going? Is there a page or anything over here? There seems to be nothing. This is a different pathway to Udun? Can you actually go down to Udun from here? Oh, cool. Okay. Well, we've been there. I'm gonna go slay some spiders. We need to kill 12 spiders for Atli. And then we also need to scout a certain location for spiders. The Lhingris threat. That is there. That's along the other road. The view was pretty awesome there. Right. Let's find some more birdlings. So we should go this way. I bet we're gonna finish the Spider Slayer deed pretty fast though. Next time you're at the Udun foothold, go to the right of the task board and swim up the wall. Oh, they haven't fixed that yet? What are you? Ungol prey? That is a white bat? With very, very rough wings. Interesting. That's weird. Oh, sometimes there is a bug that happens that so that it looks like you're no longer in a kinship. If I open this up, you should be online. Oh, you just went offline in my chat log. You were online to me, but sometimes you get that bug. I have been messaged several times by people like, why did you kick me from the kinship? Did I do anything wrong? And then I feel so bad. And then I realized that it was a bug. So, there you go. Now I see you typing even, so that works. It's very rare, but it makes it look like you're not in a kinship. I've seen it happen probably 3 times. Legolas is here. Hello. I'm glad you have come, Chriswise. Be this the work of Ungwetari herself, or that of her terrible children, the spiders of Lhingris are born of some terrible evil.
The spiders of this land, nor the earth itself.
This bodes ill. We have barely stepped into the lands of Lhingris, and no sooner have we found the vile webs of Ungwetari's children. Indeed, I am reminded of the darkest days of Mirkwood. Legolas looks at the fallen orcs. If the spiders no longer fear the orcs, I doubt they shall remain in the shadows of Lhingris much longer. Their prey is plentiful and no longer guarded by the might of the Dark Lord. I cannot discern whence these orcs came, for their armor is ruined and wreathed in webs, but to know it may help us learn how they found their way to Lhingris. I shall work to free these from their webs and uncover their heraldry. But would you examine the slain orcs on the road? Perhaps some have met with a less gruesome fate. Really? An unrelenting hunger. I gotta go do something to orcs on the road that I cannot see. Is it over here? Ooh, that one scared me a bit. Bud. Hello. Welcome to the Locho stream. Thanks for the follow. She secretly sits there kicking people at random? No, I don't do that. Where are you, Chaparan? Are you way ahead? You found another page? Alright. We're busy killing things. Right now. I'm gonna kill all the things. Yeah, I can tell the spider deed's gonna be done pretty quickly. Bloated web crawler. Ew. Gorgoroth branches. Gorgoroth scarn deposit. This orc has been webbed and devoured. Do the... Do the trees eat them as well? Wow, there's a lot of resources around here. A lot of resources and a lot of spiders. Woo! Okay. Let's look at this. That looks pretty cool. Oh, whoa, screenshot! Another screenshot. I am a complete sucker for the clouds and the sky in Lotro. It is gorgeous. Another slain orc. Where did you mention there was a page? Oh, probably further up here. I'll get there. Webbed and devoured. Oh, another page. There it is. Got it. Thank you. Lost lore of the Gorgoroth. Lhingris. Finally found it. Excellent.
I am Gurzion. By his blade, I now take the name Rukor the Pale Herald.
Durthang. To Udun. Hold on. You can go through Durthang to get to Lhingris. Oh. Interesting. That's cool. I didn't know that. There's also a bug where if you leave a kinship or are booted from the tooltip, or booted the tooltip for your name shows that you're still in it. Oh, really? I didn't know that. This place does look pretty cool though. Oh, we got lightning as well. If only I could catch a screenshot like this with the lightning. Oh, I got antlers sticking out through the screen. Thanks. Oh no, it was your staff. I thought it was antlers, but it was Fella's staff. Yeah, I'm in screenshot mode. Sorry, we're not gonna get a lot done today. I'm gonna sit here taking screenshots. Look at this though. I am desperately trying to capture a lightning strike. I might have gotten a few. Oh, that one was a good one. If I just spam this button, hopefully one of these times I'm gonna hit one. Group members are not properly trained to stay out of the camera view. Oh, they are. They are very good at it, actually. When they just see me standing still, pointing in a direction, they know when to move out. It is very common. But, do you know what, guys? It is that time of the day for me. It's getting to be very late here in Norway. It is currently 10:36 p.m. so I did go a little bit over my time, but I also did come a bit late today, so I'm sorry about that. I hope I caught up, and I do hope that it was worth the wait. You took like 150 to 200 screenies before you got one you really liked of the Rohan Lightning. I think I have a few there too, yeah. And also from the top of Minas Tirith, looking out while the battle is going on and you got projectiles flying everywhere. I definitely have a lot of those too.
There's a certain feeling lingering about. Something on the air is strange tonight.
So I would like to say thank you everyone for watching tonight. It has been very, very fun. I love this new area and I can't wait to get in here and replace some of my background pictures with Mordor screenies, because there seems to be a lot of really good ones. And I'm also, for the first time, really enjoying reading most of the quests in regions. I really like this. Yeah. I really like the Mordor, and this is a beautiful, beautiful screenshot. I might, oh, I think my webcam is a bit bugged here though. There we go. Did I actually take all those screenshots with my minimap bugged? Oh, I might just have gotten a very, very good one. Hold on. Let me check this. I might just have gotten an excellent one. Did I get one? One of these were really good, I think. No. I didn't get one with the big lightning yet. Maybe I'm gonna have to stand here for a bit just to see if I can finally get one. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back here next Monday. If you did enjoy the content that I put out here today, I'll probably continue on Sunday on my personal stream. So if you would like to go follow on there as well, I would really appreciate it. Make sure you also go follow all of the other streamers on the official Lotro team. They are really dedicated to the game, and definitely go check them out. We shall see next Monday what we shall do. I was hoping to do more Allegiance stuff today, but that didn't happen, so I'm just gonna continue crafting and then see how far I can get with that. And maybe I'll wait with the quests until I stream. Maybe. Only maybe though. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you later. We're gonna call it a night, so I'm also gonna host someone else, so if you want to go continue playing, watching Lotro, then stick around. Alright, take care. Combat music! I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Oh, holy moly. Okay, guys, I have to show you this. I turned around, and this was what I saw. Giant, giant spider butt. Okay, it's over now. I'm out.